Mhm. Okay, good evening. Tatra, what is the Chrome? Oh, okay. So you think the smart thing would have been to pull all this stuff out first, but like, oh my gosh. This box is gigantic! Send kid to the DC now. This box is gigantic. I'm gonna pick up the whole camera and then promptly mess up my camera spot. But like, this is my hand. It's a big box. It's a very big box. I'm playing the wrong song that corresponds to this piece of Lego set. I really should be playing the Van Gogh song. Hey, Mobus, how's it going? It's good to see you. Okay, who else we got hanging out? Oh, my thing is, what? Come on, chat, update. It's still giving me the chat from last day on my tablet. I don't really know why. That's very strange. I'll just do it on the computer side. So we've got Momo here, turned on the system. Thank you, Momo. Patra is about, Jim is here. Jim, I had a thing that was set up because I was like, oh, I'm trying to test some mix it up stuff to do some like automatic commands and stuff like that when a person joins. I know one of them I'd set up for Jim, and it didn't do the thing, and I'm very disappointed to mix it up now. Got Maddie in here. Bought my brother a Lego Mimic a few months ago. He did it in 4 hours. Oh, I saw that. That's one of the new ones that released of the Dungeons and Dragons set, right? I think. And the quotes from Red Rising. Yeah, I've got the. I've got a. I'm making my way through the book quotes that were suggested in Discord. I might need more camera space. Put it down. So of course the spot. Okay, so I don't know where bag one is. If I were smart, I'd have found bag one first. And silent. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Stuff going AWOL. Thank you for the resub. Oh my gosh, you're on month 6. We're going into month 6. Has it been half a year already? It sure doesn't feel like it's been half a year yet. Ooh, there we go. This is the mess. Oh my god, blocks shake the bag. There's so many bags. There's so many bags. Okay, so what is it? Sleepy, tipsy, and burnt out. Can you make the crafting ASMR thing? I guess only in the sense of I'll be crunching bags a little bit. I haven't had an interrupting wink in a long time. Someone quickly press it at one of the points. Oh, it's kind of funny. There is one person I know that like when he pops in, anytime he's got the points for it, that's like the first thing he goes for is for the mink. He was joking the other day. He's like, I'm never gonna be able to save up for VIP because I keep blowing it on the mink. Anyway, tip Tupperware. Good idea. I was also gonna put the other bags back into the box or something like that once I find number 1. But you know, a bowl would also probably be a good idea. It helps so much. That would probably be a good idea. Do I want to run away to go get it? I'm not sure. How many bags are there? Why does number 5 have like 9 bags? Oh, I found number 1. Anyway, how's everybody's week been so far? 9. Oh, there's another number 1. Okay. 6, 6, 6, 3. More 3. There's so many duplicates of bags. 2 more 6. 8, 8, 8. Okay, 8 can go in. Back to the box. Away with you. More 3. Okay, 6. Making such a ruckus. 5, 4. Oh shoot, 7 is here. Whoopsies. 5, 4, 2, 3. Okay. I think that's all of it. 1, 2 over there. Okay, and like 2 base plates or something. I need to turn on a light. Okay. So yeah, how have people been? I should move this in closer so I can read. Celia, how can you sleep to ASMR? The only one who hears ASMR and their fight or flight turns on? I wouldn't say my fight or flight turns on, but I don't usually sleep to sound like that. I usually need either like a white noise or pretty quiet otherwise to sleep. Separate the bags, only open the ones you need at the time, empty the entire bag into the bowl, you won't miss any pieces. Okay, so funny thing you should mention that, because I'd had the idea about doing like a so-called hard mode. It was the really weird air quotes. just to make things kind of interesting for me, even of like hard mode being like just dumping all the bags out at once, just opening everything and dumping the entire contents out on the desk. Except I was like, do I really want to suffer that badly? You will cry. Yeah. So, as an alternative, I had a thought the other night. There's an incentive for hard mode, kind of. If for some reason I'm doing an incentivized hard mode that for some reason should someone really want to make me suffer, this one time around I'm not suffering two for free. If somebody gifts a sub, I will start with bag one. If somebody gifts a sub, I will just start adding more bags into the pile, and then you need to watch me sort like a mad person to try to figure out what pieces I need. I haven't built a lot of Lego sets. It is a heads up. Came to say hi. I gotta go to sleep. Almost 3 a.m. Totally fair. It's always good to see you, Tetra. I really appreciate the fact that you pop in here. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you. My weekend ones are gonna be a little bit earlier. I think I've got one going at like 1 o'clock, so maybe I'll see you then. Otherwise, yeah, have a good night. You're not that cruel. People could be that cruel if they wanted to be. So yeah, this is Van Gogh's Starry Night. I'd been eyeballing it for a while, and like we saw, well, Sassy was with me actually. We actually saw the painting itself in the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art, and it's like I've always loved this painting since I was a kid, and like I've been considering Starry Night. Let's go. Wait, Varen, didn't you already? Thank you for starting up the train, and thank you for the resub on the 6 months. But weird timing must be weird because I'd have sworn you just hit the 5 month like a week ago. Also, clearly, Mix It Up is definitely not doing what I want it to do. I will just type these things in manually. Yeah, Sassy, you got to see your sunflowers, your lilies. The water lilies are super pretty from Monet. But yeah, so we saw this in the museum, and I've kind of thought about it ever since. I actually got gifted. I got gifted this Lego set. Uh, and it's cool though because it's not. Does the camera even get all this? The angle I'm at. It's cool though because I'd always thought that it was just going to be a flat Lego set, but it's actually like a 3D. It's a 3D Lego set. Like the pieces come like off the painting in a sense. Monet's your favorite artist ever. He does some really really nice, really gorgeous paintings. I've seen some of them like in Paris as well, and there's like this room. I think it's at the L'Orangerie if I remember correctly, and it's like a round room, and it's just surrounded in the water lily paint. Super cool. Okay, yeah, Van Gogh. Well, it is Van Gogh, isn't it? Not really pronounced go. But there's like a mini version of him in here too. Where's my bag one? This one? I think it's this one. There's two bag ones. I don't know which one I start with. Let's start with this one. You went to Paris? I've actually been to Paris a couple times. I went once with a school group, and then I went again like a few years later with my brother and a friend, and essentially acted as like their tour guide. But I've done a few different European cities. I haven't done the Netherlands yet though. I'd love to, because like the Van Gogh Museum is just like in the Netherlands, which I think would be super cool. But not yet. It's on my to-do list. I wouldn't survive the French so they're okay. They get a little bit well, give me a second. The you definitely have your ones at like the tourism side of Paris, and like I remember there was this one person I went to lunch, and this is when I was with the school group, and I went to lunch with another person, and so like Europe generally doesn't tip, and like I did a lot of reading before we went, so I knew we didn't tip. But like we went to this bistro and had lunch, and like this waiter dude was trying to convince the other student I was having lunch with, and they're like, "Oh no, we tip on everything." And she's like, "Oh, getting so ready to tip on the meal that we just had." I'm like, "We don't." I'm like, or we don't. I'm like, tips aren't, unless like it's super super great service, which it wasn't. I'm like, tips aren't really a thing here. At least when I went. I hear they get more polite the further from the city you go. Yeah, it was actually kind of funny, even just finding out sometimes where we were from, that we'd come from Canada, would change the attitude as well. For better or for worse, that's how it was. Where is Van Gogh? He's not in this pile. Where's my dude? Trying to get the North American tourist tip. Oh, I know, right? Because we do here. We tip on. I'm not big on tipping culture. I feel like we tip on too much stuff. Actually, you know what would be smart? I should get my book thing. Hang on, let me grab the book thing. That'd be smart, because then I don't have to lay the book on the table, and I can clear myself up some more table space. And have I ever mentioned how much I love lavalier marks? I've stepped away from the table, and I can keep talking. I just can't read anything. Yeah, they were trying to like con her. It's like the lightest version of a con, but they were trying to con her into tipping on the meal. And I was like, please, like, don't. This guy is just trying to take you for a ride. Oh, that doesn't have to be here. Go back down there before I break something. This might be. Rejig this camera angle a little. Okay, I think we're good. Why there's so many? There's bags inside of bags. If we actually paid people what they're worth, we wouldn't need to tip. It'd be cool if we included tax too. Oh, I wish we would do that. I would love to just go shopping. Like, there's a few places here. That's his legs. His pants have texture on them. Is that focusing? A little bit. There's a few places around here, a couple of grocery stores, supermarkets, and stuff like that, where um, they do include the taxes in on things, which I think is really nice. Yeah, empty the bags in another separate bowl. Well, this is just set one. I might I might start grabbing bowls if like for instance someone decides to be a funny person and do the whole gift sub to empty more bags into the field thing. I might cave to a bowl then. This is the separator tool. There's so much black. I guess it's the frame. It must be the frame. I'm a little bit scared for bag 5. It's just bag 5 is like 5 bags. And it's just a lot of blue. It's so much blue. You want some blue? Wait, there's the piece. What am I working on? The easel or something? No, wait. Here's Van Gogh. He needs a head because he has a head. He only lost an ear. I've seen memes where they increase product/services prices to replace tips, and people complain about price increase despite it being the same or cheaper post tips. Look while you attend a meeting? Okay, sounds good, Jim. Thank you for the lyric. Ooh, head almost rolling away. Tip servers, mom and pop sandwich shops, maybe emergency car maintenance people. I've seen places like prompt for tips on the weirdest things though. I don't know if part of it is just because they like the system they use automatically. No, he doesn't have ears. I don't know if it's because the system they use automatically just factors in a tip, and so it's like you might like buy a thing from a retail place, and it's like tip, and I'm like, wait, why tip? I all you did was run me through the cash register. I had to go find my own stuff even. He's got his little easel. No, palette. This is the palette. Um, oh god, you gotta check if a place has auto tip in the receipt. Yeah. Wait, 2 brushes. I have 2 brushes? But, I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Stand there, Vincent. Get your easel going too. Where is it? This piece. And a little brown one somewhere. Yeah, it's, I don't know. So I'm curious for people then. Do you, for instance, like if you go to a place and it's not a sit down restaurant, like if you order takeout and pick up your own food, do you tip? Or like even if you just like, I don't know, let's say for instance you order a drink at Starbucks, do you tip? Because again, this toss up about tipping being the purpose of it being like almost like a somewhat like somewhat above and beyond type of service type thing. That's why I wonder something like even things like Subway where a person makes a sandwich is like, but this is the base job. nothing extra has been done. No, like, no, even like, how waiters will like, the servers will top up your water and stuff. It's a kind of like, I know they kind of have to, but they also kind of don't. So like stuff like that. Do you tip on that? Tip if you get delivered or sit down, or they give extra service like extra egg rolls, but like pick up, no. Okay, I sometimes feel like I'm a little bit crazy because I don't tip on pickup. It's like I'm here getting my own food and stuff. Like what? Why am I why am I tipping on this? These two pieces. They're so small. They're so small. Okay, you have to bear with me as I get used to like what angle I have the camera set at. And this little bit to go up here. And then you to go in there. You go all the way in? You look like you should. Maybe not. One stick. And that's a paintbrush. Where's the other stick? Other stick. If it's a chain like Dunkin' Donuts, you don't usually either. I've definitely seen it prompted though at places like Tim Hortons and things. I think there's some sort of fast food places. Sometimes I'm like, why is there a tip option? This is cute, like a tiny painting. Smaller, a little printed one. Come on, focus. There you go. So yeah. So one of my classmates tried getting. Someone tried to con one of my classmates when we were in Paris. There, piece complete. Vincent and his painting. Move you closer in. Little Vincent and his painting. Or memory, I had a 10-gallon bucket of Legos when I was looking for specific pieces. I carried them in your mouth. Don't know how I didn't choke. That is a dangerous game. But I guess if you were acutely aware of how much you had in said mouth, maybe? Should I? I'm debating if I should bring the angle up higher. Maybe not. Okay, a lot of black pieces now. A lot of black pieces. Actually, so I don't have to keep looking over in a weird direction. I'm sorry, Vincent. Move this way. And that stuff's gonna move over. That's gonna have a lot of stuff to move over. I think I'd have thought about this a little bit more beforehand, but there's always something I forget. I think you should fit there. Come here, stand thingy. Slide right in there. So I don't have to try to read around the glare. Oh, something's fallen into my lap. Oh, it's this cup. Oh, lots of pieces are falling into my lap. I can feel it. It's blocking it. Up. You. Up. Okay. Pieces. So many pieces. So many tiny pieces. What are these? They're so small. Okay, Vincent can, this easel can stand there. We have a lot of black. We have a lot of black. This is where Tupperware come in handy. You can organize the pieces by size or color, stack them. Don't lose the pieces. They don't give you extras of everything. Yeah, I know there's some like really itty bitty parts. Like I have two paintbrushes, for instance. Am I surprised? I have. Well, I don't have a lot. I have a container here. Maybe I'll just put the smallest of pieces in this container. It's left over for my painting stuff. No real sense to it. It's just going in. I don't even know what that base is for yet. It's going over there. Okay. A lot of black. A lot of black. Starting with flats. Starting with a lot of flats. Okay. No, it's funny though, because if I have to start dumping extra bags in at a point, yeah, I'm gonna need the Tupperware and I'm gonna need extra space. Actually, hey, odd other question. So, those of you familiar, you know how Lego's got like the lettering? Probably can't see it on the camera. Lego's always got like their brand lettering on there. Uh, does anybody else do this? So like it's all faces in one direction. And I usually try to lay my pieces so that the logo, even if I'm never going to see the logo again, is all facing the same direction. It's like it's like an extra degree of stuff I really don't have to do, but for some reason I cannot help but do it. Okay, two more of these underneath here. Yeah, I like all my logos to face in the same direction. Oh, still coughing. Oh, I need one of the big plates. Wait, what are you doing? One more longish piece over there. My sets didn't have the lettering on it. I got windows. Wait. Oh, lettering on the windows. Oh, we're trying to put the lettering on the windows on the inside. That. And then you go on the big plate. Na, 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 na. I was debating whether or not I should actually have the camera back in the usual spot I have for my crafting spot, but I thought this might catch a larger degree of table. I don't know. I don't actually even know if I finished this in one day. It might be an adjustment for the future. One more short-ish flat black, and then an even shorter flat black. Where? Here? There's one. There's another. I also like using the pencil to mark the instructions so I can count studs. I can't quite bring myself to mark up the book, but I definitely do go through the book sometimes and start counting the studs on things in case I've like missed something. Rotate this way a little. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have no idea what I'm working on. It is long, it is black, and it now requires border pieces. But I don't think it's. Oh no, it totally is these border pieces. So wait, 2 by 2, 2, 4, gap of 4. Oh no, wait, skinny pieces on top first. Skinny pieces on top, 4 stud. 4 stud. You are not a 4 stud. I'll say 4 stud, right? No, wait, 2, 2, 4 stud. Okay, I see what's happening here. But you're done, Sassy? You're not dumb. Whatever you need to do to organize the pieces for yourself, it's your Lego set. You build it however you want to build it. You use whatever method you need to use. And herein ruins my want for all of the logo things to face the same direction, because all of these itty bitty ones are facing the different direction. I guess I could rotate it. Ah, no, it's okay. I'm not gonna see it later. I'm not gonna see it later. Just gonna remind myself of that. But yeah, I guess before my head tangented somewhere else. Wait. Nope, that's fine. I know we're only midweek. Anybody gotten up to anything interesting thus far in the week? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. I was a little bit late because I finished up a resume for a different job. Uh, absolutely, absolutely no guarantee that I get it because there's only 8 spots open, and I've heard that there's like so far 400 applications. So my chances are, I have no idea. This is going to be a step where you need to build a side step and then merge it with the original step, and the Lego text will not align, and you will be upset. The Lego text already doesn't align. These little pieces are all going in a different direction. I thought maybe I wouldn't have to let go of that idea until much later, but apparently I had to let go of it now. Oh, small pieces are in here. Resumes and cover letters suck. Yeah, no cover letter, thankfully. I got to skip that step. But yeah, I had to finish up the resume. Got it like proofread, double checked. I don't like doing, like even if I'm like as much as I want to be successful in it, and then I have to, if I am though, I have to do the interview. Man, I also hate doing interviews. I'm not I'm not atrocious at them, but I really don't like doing them. Shoot your shot. It's good for experience. Take every interview. You can always say no. Yeah, good experience for anxiety. That's true. That's true. You're right. It's just I just don't wanna. Stand there, Vincent. I'll try not to knock you over. Be my little guy. Okay, that's good. Page 7. Finished. But yeah, we will see. We will see. Because I just think it's time. It's time for me to try to have a change in employment. Wait, gap of 4. Go in there. Gap of 2. Go there. And then the longish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You go here. And a short. Nope. Nope. I need another long. Oh, short one. There we go. And a short one. Another long one. Just remembered I got to do the same. Oh, for like interview or resume stuff. The resume I was doing was due like tonight at 11 p.m. So I was like, oh, I don't want a chance having to finish up the last of it after stream. I was thinking like if I was making really bad progress on it, I was thinking I was actually going to cancel stream till tomorrow. But I got it pretty well tidied up. So we're here. Is this the base for the painting or the stand for the painting? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it might be the frame base for the painting, if I had to guess. I did not totally pay attention to the first page telling me what I was making. I just launched into it. But this book is, what am I on? On page 9. How many pages is in this thing? Okay, not counting the glamour shots. Let me see. Okay, not counting the glamour shots, there are 357 pages in this book. 357 pages. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the set is. How many pieces are in the set? 2,316 pieces in the set. Might be smaller than the Harry Potter one. I'm not too sure. All of it. Need to check for local, state, or county test for position. Oh, okay. Do it all next week at least. So I should look at my resume this week at least. I don't like resumes. I don't like resumes. Just all of it. I just don't like hiring processes. Blue piece. No, I've actually I've actually taken a, I don't know how long, a short leave of absence from work though, from the current job, because it just, I hit my breaking point. I've never hit my breaking point that bad before. I've never really hit like a breaking point like that before, and I just absolutely did at the current job. And I tried for a few more days to go in and stuff, and I'm like, I can't do this. I actually can't do this. And I had a few people reassure me that there's like, it's a totally valid thing and there's nothing wrong with me. And I get it. I do, but at the same time, maybe it's because of my upbringing. A big part of me is like, what is wrong with me? Why do they want to know my boss's name, number, where the job is, and your school address? Oh, that's weird. Like, I've had to put down education and stuff for where I got like my degrees and such, but it's never actually asked me the address of the school. So yeah, for work at least, I've applied for a stress leave. Uh, we'll see if it gets approved. It's actually why I wasn't at work today. I just worked on some resume stuff. Wait. Eh? Oh no, this is fine. But yeah, I think it's time. I've had some really good moments there, but it's just I don't know. It's just been getting worse for me. I don't know, scared of the unknown, I suppose. It's the only way I can think to put it. Goes there. Red piece goes there. I have no idea what I'm building. Yellow piece goes there. Wait, did I? No, I haven't done all this. The four set with the spaghetti bits popping out. Okay. Are they all four sets? They're all four sets with little spaghetti bits popping out. Okay. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know where this is going. Next page. More long pieces. How do people think of this stuff? I don't have I have creativity in different matters when it comes to like pattern drafting and stuff, but like I was never a Lego kid. It was almost like what's the term called? Decision paralysis or something like that. You face me with too many pieces to do stuff with, and I'm just like I can't think of anything. I'm not doing anything. It's like when people get presented with too many choices of ice cream, and then they default to like they get all these crazy flavors, and they just default to like vanilla or chocolate because it's familiar and safe. But yeah, that means sandbox games is like there's too many things I could do, and therefore I'm not gonna do any of it unless I have like a project that I'm trying to duplicate or something like that. That's essentially what my existence in Minecraft is. Is I don't know what to do, but hey, here's a really interesting architectural building that I like. I'm just gonna see if I can redo that, like remake that building. Yeah, two modes: Minecraft tutorial watcher or Square House builder. Choice paralysis. Yeah, choice paralysis. That's it. So yeah, like Minecraft stuff. I don't mind doing the work. Like I will hard focus the work to get something built. But then like as soon as I run out of a material, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to go get more material. Cause so I'm like sandstone. Anybody got a lot of sandstone they can send me? Oh, armor. Hey, good to see you. And thank you for the liquor cooling. My tea is cold. Still good at least. I don't really mind drinking tea cold, thankfully. How's it going, Armor? You done any more onslaught today? I feel like that's gonna be me after this is dinner and onslaught. Maybe. Another piece. Wait, what direction am I facing? That way. Is there such thing as zooming through Lego too fast? The fact that it's just I don't know, it's kind of nice to be doing a project where I don't quite have to think about all of the details in the step, where it's really just place one block here, place next block there. It's kind of nice. My original plan for this Wednesday was actually to get started on a pin banner because I need to make one for me, and I've promised pin banners to other people that I still haven't done. Um, but I also realized that I hadn't done anything as far as like idea conceptualization, pattern drafting went, and I'm like, I can't. I don't think I can stream this because it's just gonna be me sitting there with a piece of paper, tapping at a lined piece of paper, trying to draw an idea before drawing the actual pattern. I figure I should probably get an actual like a design down first before I start into it. But like I'm in need of a pin banner. I have too many pins and they sit in a box, and it's such a shame because a lot of them are super super pretty pins and they deserve to be shown off. And how do I get cat fur everywhere? You go in there. You. Although for anybody else uh who like does anime conventions or like packs and stuff like that, who also is a bit of a pin hoarder, we did something else up that was pretty cool. It's here, hang on. Let me grab this and try not to knock anything over. As a means of like displaying stuff. So this is turns out I didn't actually buy that much at PAX East this year, but this is this year's like badge with like pins that were obtained. These are all pinny like official pinny ones, but these are all pins that were like obtained during this year. There's another one that's a fair bit busier that's still like in workshopping process because it doesn't have like it's just like trying to figure out where to put the placements on everything so far. Yeah, these ones are all from 2019 in Seattle, but at least it's a way to display them, so they're not just sitting in a box forever as I continuously delay on making my banners. Okay, that's in, that's in, that's in, this is in. Skinny pieces, but short skinny pieces. I think it's those. I wanted to put the cookie one in there too, except the cookie mimic pin. I think I showed it off before, but what the hell? I like it so much. This is also from PAX this year, but it was like, yeah, it's one of those traditional cookie tins, and they were done in blind bag style. So there's a 25% chance that you got actual cookies inside of there, and there was a 75% chance that it was like a sewing materials mimic. I absolutely adore this pin. It was like my favorite purchase all year. My favorite purchase of the convention. It doesn't work so well in the shadow box because you can't open it. The surprise is lost. It either stays closed or no one gets to see the interior. Come on, in you go. I wish I saw that. The mimic pin's so creative. I I didn't. Did I? No, I must have forgotten to tell you. I remember there were some other things because Cecilia was telling you about like the different like silly cat things that we'd seen, like the dice trays and the dice holders and stuff. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you about the cookie pin. I totally would have told you about the cookie pin because it was delightful. They'd actually sold out like each of their 3 days. I had to go there. It's probably because when I went, it was right like first thing on Sunday. Was I went there because they'd actually run out by the time I went on Saturday and Friday. No worries. I'm glad they found great homes. They might. I can't remember if they said that they were limited to just this year. They're such a hit that actually no, right? They're an official penny one, so they may. I don't know. They're a this year pin, but if they have any left over, perhaps they might come back in future years because we see that in different booths all the time. Is that other uh, different booths will just have pins left over from previous years that they'll still sell. Who knows? Maybe next year, day one next year. If you're there or not, I will rush that booth and see if I can get you a cookie pin if I remember it. considering it is more than a year away because they've announced the next date to be May, which, like, thank goodness, because it won't be frigidly cold. Okay. That's all in. Next piece. I do. No, these must be custom made. I've always sort of wondered. So, like in here, for instance, like one of the pieces was red and one of the pieces was yellow. And I can never help but wonder if the colors are chosen intentionally. Like this next bit of stuff I'm putting on are like blue and red and forest green and brown, and they're all going to get hidden. But I wonder if the colors are chosen in any means intentionally, or if it's just like Lego has a lot of overstock of blue, and therefore it's all going to be blue. The underside, I was given a Harry Potter set as well, and the underside of that is like this absolute like cacophony of colors. You can't see it from looking on the top side of it, but like underneath, it's like, oh wow, there's like every color in the rainbow under here. It's kind of the I think that was the first big set I've done. I was gifted the Harry Potter set, and yeah, I think it's the one with the owl on it, not the castle. It's the one with Hedwig on it, and like sitting on top of like the spell books and stuff like that. And there's some little potions off to the side. I think it's the first. It's the first set. Yeah, it's the first big set I've ever put together. Otherwise, I've got like some little flowers and stuff like that. Like there's like these really cute. I wish I got them here if I can get them out. Here, there's like these really cute sunflowers and like their little sets there. I've got like roses over there too. Same roses. I think I sent V a couple set of roses one year. Same style though. But yeah, they've got a whole bunch of flowers. They've got like some really cool like birds of paradise and succulents and stuff. I just got like the little itty bitty flower sets. But sometimes the colors are to add content, so it's easier to read on the instructions. Or for fun, like those figure builds with the pin 2x2 pink 2x2 pink brains. Wait, there's a build that uses pink brains. I didn't even know there was a brain piece. I've seen the frogs. We have like the it's not mine, but like there's a bonsai set here in the house that like all of like the leaves are done with frogs. All the pink cherry blossoms are done with frogs, and there's like a little frog hidden in the tree trunk. I think. Apparently, that person who makes that set creator just likes hiding frogs in their creations, from what I was reading. Okay, already on page 18. I'm zooming. Page 18, still bag one though. Wait, is this? Oh no, there's the weird blue bit. Oh, cat fur and everything. I'll never be free. I love the Easter eggs. My police department has a hidden tunnel under a cell where an ice cream scoop is hidden. Oh, that's cute. Sassy, did you get the D&D set, or were you eyeballing the D&D set? I can't remember if you actually bought it or if you're just considering it. You you're eyeballing it, but you don't got the money for it. Oh, that's fair. It's quite an expensive set, isn't it? Several $100s kind of dealio. Oh wait, did I put the? No, no, I didn't. Okay, nope, I'm fine. And then two shorter ones. Oh, you offered to split it with your sister, but you didn't want to because of space. That's fair. They these things do take up a fair bit of shelf real estate. Joking at a point, you're not start hanging stuff from the ceiling or something. If you Oh, did you get like the chest was part of the pre-order? I don't know why I thought it was something smaller than a chest for pre-ordering. That's cute though. I think was it Tatra earlier? Someone was saying earlier that they gifted their brother a mimic chest. I wonder if it was that chest, unless there was like another chest that was available. There's a chest of sorts, sort of the size of your mimic chest, but Lego. Oh, okay, so just like a little guy. It's cute. I got my brother the my brother's kind of got the Lego bug. Someone had gifted him a while ago the like the long neck thing from that like machine brontosaurus looking thing from Horizon Zero Dawn, and he's kind of had a little bit of the Lego itch since. So I bought him the Pac-Man set, like the Pac-Man arcade cabinet. Wait, is this right? Yeah, bought him the Pac-Man arcade cabinet, and like I think he ordered a light set for it to make it to just to like make it glow and light up and stuff. I've not tried that any set thing yet. Trying to install lights. I was considering with this, but I don't know if I don't know. This thing is a painting, so I almost feel like it doesn't really need to have lights in it. um, oopsie, sorry, Vincent. Knocking him over. Just trying to get the glare off of my instruction booklet. Sets of four all the way to the end. Dun, 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 dun. It's addictive to create cool things with blocks and then display it. And set light, the light sets make them even cooler. Yeah, there's we have another one here that's like it's not mine, but it's it's like the Japanese. It's one of the Japanese castles, Himeji Castle, perhaps. So it's got like the castle, and then it's kind of got the grounds around it too. And yeah, they installed lights in that one. It's really cool. Although one of the lights is acting a little bit funky, so gotta get that figured out. But it's a really cool looking set when it's all lit up. What am I building? Like at least at this moment, I know in general what I'm building. But like bag one is almost. It must be the frame, right? Two flat long, two. This one and this one goes facing the right direction. That one goes there. This one goes here. You two. Wait, did I miss something in the back row? I feel like I missed something in the back row. Oh, I totally did. Oh yeah, I totally did. You have to go in there, and you have to go in here. Okay, there we go. Now I fixed up the back row. This is actually getting quite chunky, quite tall. They also have third-party lighting sites for more sets are cheaper. Yeah, I've seen a couple different websites that do slightly different lighting kits from each other. Like I know, for instance, my brother in the Pac-Man one, they would. I think one of them was like Light My Bricks, and the other I don't remember what the other was called, but I think he got it from the other website because he liked how they spaced their lights out, or like where they accented their lights. It wasn't quite as just like full force there or something. Something. Okay, actually, I probably don't need you, and I probably don't need you, and I probably don't need you. Go over there. The two piece. Long boy. Come on. The other long boy. And you. No. Maybe you have a particular like favorite of a Lego set, either because of like nostalgia reasons you've had it as a kid, or just like you built a build you did as an adult or something that you really loved. You. Oh, wait, what am I doing here? Back right up onto that? I think you back right up onto that. That, like that. And then, oh, it just keeps building up there. Okay, so you go here, and you go here. But yeah? Yeah. Wait a second. That's strange. Why is that bot prompting it now? The ad break hasn't started. I'll mix it up. What is going on? I don't think it started. How odd. Bot, you're too early. Strange. Okay, yeah. My thing's not set to start for like another another 8 minutes. So I don't know what's going on with this little guy. Ah, okay. You tried, bunny. I'm just gonna turn you off for now. Switch. Ad started. Edit you. I just pause you. I don't really want to delete it. I guess I got an idea. And we'll delete it. I'll take a picture of it first. It's too bad though, because I feel like I can't actually test this thing unless I can't really test this thing unless I'm live. You know what? No, leave them up there one more time. I'm very curious what happens when the ad break actually runs proper in like 7 minutes, and not just when it thinks it's ready to run. How odd! How odd! Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Go there. You go. Wait. You go there. You go there. And you go up here. And I think I don't know what I've done, but I think that's bag one finished. Okay, it's not so bad. Bad bot. More blue. Actually, I quite like the color on this one. It's like a really pale seafoam green. And then there are more bags within bags. Oh, don't go anywhere. Oh, they're so tiny. Oh no, they're so tiny. Admittedly, I'm a little surprised. I am a little surprised that Lego hasn't changed their bags over to paper. The only reason I know what seafoam blocks look like is because of Totally Spies. I might be wrong. Like the lighting is probably going to wash it out a little bit, but it is kind of like this really pale, or like a really pale mint color ish, kind of, sorta. I don't know. But yeah, I think the camera light's washing it out. But it is a greeny. It's a little bit green tinted. I miss Totally Spies. I haven't thought about that one in a while. It's a fun show though. Paper wouldn't allow you to see the individual blocks though. That's true. That's true. I guess it. Well, no, I guess a little bit of the fun is dumping it all out and seeing all the colored plastic within the plastic. I just feel like it's a lot of plastic because I think this set I counted the bags earlier, and there's 20 bags in there, and within those bags are more bags, and I just like I start throwing it in the trash can, and I'm like, this feels like a lot of plastic. Ba-dum. Okay, you. This is actually really nice. I wonder if these colors occur naturally in Lego sets, or if these are very specifically because of this set. Because this is also like a really, they're different blues, but this is a really nice light blue too, which is also a little bit different from the pastelish green. But I feel like yeah, the green's not getting caught by the camera. I feel like I haven't seen these. I say that as if I do a lot of Lego sets, which I don't. I feel like I haven't seen these colors before though. So itty bitty. Okay, I need like a four-way. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. I think it's supposed to be. Maybe it is this one. No, I think it's supposed to be in matching color, but with bits on it. Okay, so I need you because you're gonna go there. Hmm. It's like a flat four-piece, but it the instructions make it look like it's a different flat four-piece from this. But I'm not 100% convinced either. Because the only flat four pieces I'm finding are the slightest shade lighter of blue. So funny thing, there are Lego palette sets you can buy with all the colors, and some colors have changed, especially the translucent neon ones and the dark red. Palette sets? Like you just buy like you just buy a set and everything in there is red but in multiple different styles of pieces? Or is it like, oh, I've seen like the brick picking thing online too, where you could just order individual pieces in sets of colors that they're available in. Maybe is it this one? Am I wrong? Is it this? There's too many blues. There's too many blues. Maybe it's supposed to be these blues because that matches. Okay, maybe I got the wrong blue. Hey, Globe. Hey, how's it going? I am working on a Van Gogh Lego set. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you've been having a good week thus far. You buy a board and there's stud plates and the color name next to it. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Go here. What was I doing again? Oh, right, the other one, the other like baby blue-ish color. You go here. Yellow. Yeah. Welcome in, Globe. Always good to see you. Do you know the Starry Night painting? The book is kind of popped in there, but it's like I'm making a big version of this thing. Van Gogh's famous Starry Night. It's like my favorite. Okay, that's good. I really hope this is the color I'm supposed to be using, or I'm gonna have to undo so much work later. I think it's this color. Blue thing. Back to the seafoam green. Back to the yellow. Okay. Then reverse it again. The ad break is probably going to start soon. See whether or not my little bot thing catches it this time. But wait, small green, big yellow, small yellow. Yeah, small yellow, big green. Okay, I'm not losing it. I know what I'm doing. Ad break's about to start. I'm actually gonna go We'll run the ads. I'm actually gonna go refill my teacup and probably stretch a little bit because I've been sitting in a chair longer than I originally intended because I was working on resume stuff. I probably should have done my stretching before I started here, but I'll get up and do a collective stretch. Oh, it's looking so small. Oh, that's the pieces coming along. I don't know where in the painting it is, but it's somewhere there. Okay, but yeah. I'll throw us to the beer back screen. We better get up. Get something to drink. Stretch your back out. We'll all need it. We're all getting older every second. And I will see you all in a few minutes when we get back. Okay? See you in a bit. Okay, we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, my neck feels. That was weird. What are these little bits? I don't know what these little bits are for either. I guess I'll find out in due time. Where was I? I do wonder. I do wonder whether or not these pieces have been made to match up to like the painting itself, or if they're just like pre-existing colors from other pastel sets that have been used for this as a close match. You fell asleep. Oops. Oh, Sassy, it's okay. If you're sleepy, if you need to go, like, don't let me stop you. If you're sleepy, you're sleepy. I do appreciate you being here, but like, if you need to sleep, sleep is good. I say that as someone who doesn't sleep enough, but sleep is good. What is sleep? I know, right? It's that thing that happens sometimes and you blink and half a day disappears because you thought you just sat down on the couch for but a moment. I got the habit of sleep. I see Baka is fun time. Oh no. Sleep is a crutch. Honestly, like, you know when people are like, oh, you can like take a pill to do a thing and one of them is like not need to sleep. I'm like that one. Sign me up for that one. Imagine how much stuff I could get. Okay, assuming that like my mental capacities don't also like go down the drain because I'm not sleeping. Assuming a no what's the term I'm looking for? Assuming no catch. My go-to is usually cut sleep out of my life. Because I'm like, I get so much stuff done in these extra 8 hours that I'm not unconscious. Oh, you see vodka? Okay, Sassy. I thought you were just gonna go to town on the vodka. I'm like, well, you know, you want to make yourself a drink. Okay, so you are going up here. Oh, up here. Okay. Okay, you're going up there. That's cool. Sorry, Vincent. I keep knocking Vincent over. What about the rest of you? Like that thing. It's always like, yeah, pick a color, pick a pillar, whatever. It's like, and you get this superpower. That like, what do you usually go for? Like I said, mine is usually don't need to sleep anymore. What's everybody else's go-to preference on that? Go here. These little pieces, I have way more trouble with them than I should. Another 4 piece. And then another yellow underneath. And another one of you. It's just rinse and repeat. We're just going. We're just going. Here. You and here. Okay. And then another yellow 3 spaces over from the first thing. And then 2 space green. I wonder how long this is going to take me. I really have like absolutely no sense of how long I'm going to be working. I don't imagine it's going to be like the book nook where I was here for 2 months. Like that'd just be crazy. But I don't know. Like I have no sense of if this is going to be like a 2 session thing or a 3 session thing. I figure it's going to be at least a 2 session thing. Starry Night has still not come up on my playlist yet. What is this blasphemy? Is that dust? I think that's dust. How do you use this thing again? You just like, oh, cool. Super useful. Okay, so that. Wait, what? Oh, that. Here? Okay, that's cool. Next page. Oh, we're working. should probably put all these really itty bitty ones in here before they like roll off the table on me because they're so small. Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking actually, this is probably the first time you all have actually seen the desk mat I use on this side. Hey, inventor! Just a second, let me get this thing up for you. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How are you and your raiders doing? What were you working on? It's good to see you. Creative raid and run? Oh, no worries. Be right back. It's all good. It's all good. It's good to see you though. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know if you're back later. Let me know later. I'm curious as to what you're doing. You're always you're usually up to really like interesting projects and paintings and stuff like that. More itty bitty parts. I'm working on a like Van Gogh's Starry Night as a Lego set. I'm just getting all the small pieces put aside right now before I like blow them off the table by accident. Okay, that's pretty good. So what's next? Green thing, dark green. This is a nice green too. It's like a really nice forest green. And Inventor does a really, if I'm remembering correctly, he does a really like interesting range of stuff. So they do painting. I remember seeing they painted their graduation hat. They did a couple paintings. I think at a point they were doing, you can correct me if I'm wrong later. They were doing, what was it? Not stock market, but something akin to that idea of like in a businessy sort of way, if I recall. Okay, wait. That brown, more green, the other green, two more green. For some reason my laptop won't let you hear audio. Oh, weird. Um, brown goes here. More green. And more green. Just in case you still can't hear me. Are you working on today? Okay, this little bit. You go over here. And then two flat blues. Come on. Two flat blues. Okay, good. I was using the correct blue because this other one definitely shows up as being a little bit darker in the instructions. So I need one over there. And one. You're facing the right direction. Because even if I'll never see it and probably forget about it later, I know about it now. You go there. This one goes here. Couple paler pieces. Okay. Wait, did I put it in the wrong? No, it's on top of. Oh, so did I just? Oh no, wait, it's here. Oh, I just forgot to put them up in the previous step. Okay, it's fine. I uh, I I don't like I follow the instructions, but like the instructions tell you like, oh, gather like 3 pieces of this one and 2 pieces of this one or whatever sort of thing, and I don't. I kind of just see what parts are a little bit lit up in the instructions and start placing the pieces in. Sorry, multitasking, not being rude, ignoring you one moment. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry, you got stuff to do. You go do your stuff, man. It's fine. I typed it in because I wasn't entirely sure if you'd switched over to mobile yet and could hear, but no, don't worry about it. You're golden. You went there. You okay? I think that piece is in there. This piece is raised. These two are in here. I filled in this gap. Okay, that should be fine. I don't think I've missed anything. Next up is this really 3 tier and like this really nice dark blue that is made out of one of these and the other weird looking thing. I have no idea what it's called. Do Lego pieces actually have designated names for everything? You go there, you make that, and you go top of the blue and one into the red. And then I think you're flat that matches to here, so you, and then I have a 2 piece light blue. Then you go in there. You too. Pull out. Nope, I'm good. What am I looking at? I did not study the picture of the original set close enough to really, really know what I'm doing. Okay, but I need this funky semicircle. I think you go here. You extend past? No, I think you go right there. And that one goes there with a gap of 2. Okay, that's cool. Debris. My other trouble sometimes with this stuff is the pieces are so glossy. I more so when it's done, but every now and again during the in between sessions, I'm like, I feel like I need to just rub all the fingerprints off. Just get my grubby fingerprints on everything. And I'm like, no, I want them to be clean and shiny. Okay, now we're making a lot of tiny. No, wait, I'll put these things in first. You go in front of the arches, I think. Go there. And go there. I'm gonna make some like tiny weird house thingies. With like. Okay, wait. Okay, so the roof is pointy. Are you the same blue? No, you look like different blues. Oh, you are different blues. Ever so slightly. Huh. What are you? Oopsies. Okay, so you're the same as that. So this is. Do you match anything? No, you are yet another shade of blue. Oh no, you match down there. Okay. The darker one, the yellow one, and the roof. And you go. Wait, is that just the shading? No, it's just the shading. You go right on the end. Next one is a beige roof, a yellow base, and blue base again. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Other, I I'm calling it a house if only because it looks like a tiny house with a roof, but I don't actually know what it's meant to be. Are you a tiny house? I guess you could be a tiny house. I don't know. Da, 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 da. No, wait. You're the wrong way. You go this way. Right? Yeah, you go that way. And then. Oh, there's actually. Oh, yeah, there's 4 curve pieces. And you, and you, and you. Go in there. This little guy goes in there. I guess that was the other reason I decided to go on angled camera. I thought about trying to set it up top down, but I also realized if I'm building vertical, like I would be here, like the look of it being on a vertical build would be a little bit strange. So I was like, I'll try kind of 3/4 turn. We'll see how it goes. I feel like to a degree I have to remember to keep my fingers a little bit out of the way, but I got small hands. I'm just leaving the gap behind it. Yep, I'm just leaving the gap behind it. And then down here is a yellow, brown. Let me rotate a little more. Yellow and brown, 3-tier blue. Twice. Yellow and brown, and a 3-tier blue. And no extra fuzz if I can help. One of you goes here. One of you goes cat fur. There's cat fur everywhere. One of you goes there. Okay. And like 4 trees, I guess. How long do sets like this usually take? They seem pretty involved. So I guess how long have I been here? I've been here in okay. My session is running for an hour 32. The first 10 minutes were break, and let's say the next 5 minutes were kind of talking as I yanked everything up onto the table. So let's say I've been at this for about an hour 15. I'm on page 31 of 357. um, these ones, Maddie, as well, like the Lego sets that are in like a black box are usually pitched as being like ages 18 plus, like as an adult set, because there's a lot more going on. I think the Harry Potter set I was doing. I was like watching TV and stuff as I did it, so it's not like I just knuckled down and did that one set. The Harry Potter set though took me a few days, not a full day, but took me a few evenings, I guess you could say. This one, I'm a little scared. This one will probably take me a few evenings as well. Um, it'd be faster, and well, you know this, of course, too. I'm sure it'd be faster, of course, if I were just like by myself with no distractions and just doing this. Um, but uh, streaming gets distracting. Some of my focus will go to talking, I'm sure, instead of Lego. But I'm not. I'm in no rush. It's nice to be able to chill, make a fun set, chit chat with people as you're doing it. So I'm not complaining. It also probably takes me a little bit longer because I have this weird need where all of the Lego insignias on the pieces all have to face the same direction. If I weren't so set, oh, exceptions apply where I physically cannot make it work. But like if I weren't doing that, I would also probably finish a fair bit faster. Got a moment to breathe? You did an entrepreneur stream where you created the first post of a promotional campaign for your business. Encourage local college 2024 spring graduates. Oh, that's cool. And tried to make a second post with the start of a countdown for a big announcement, but the word crashed on you and it's just bugging out like crazy. Oh shoot, that's a shame. Do you think it was? Do you think it'll work better if you go back to try it, but without your streaming software running? Does this come along well with the build? Yeah, it's going. It's cool. Oh, I wonder if this is the bottom edge of the frame because part of the whole painting, it being a three, part of the painting spills out past the frame. So I wonder if this is actually the bottom frame. I thought it was gonna be the top or the backing at first. This is the first time I did it though. Oh, okay. Couldn't tell you. Huh. You know, sometimes things just more RAM. Doth thou require more RAM? What am I doing? Yellow. More dark blue. I've written full articles and multiple web pages open and didn't do that. Oh, that's fair. There's some like I don't know if it's a recent change, but I've realized as of late that like Google Chrome tells me how many megabytes it's taking up to like have particular web pages open. Like if I hover the tab, and I don't remember if it always did that. I don't recall seeing it in the past. Um, that's kind of an interesting note to see how the processes are working, how much of it's taking up. Really odd because I actually upgraded your internet since the last stream, and you were even disconnecting a lot too. Huh. Oh, that is kind of weird. Cause like, so I guess like you up your, uh, yeah, what's the term? Cause yeah, like if you run stuff at 6,000 bit rate, but your internet can't handle it. But I feel like that shouldn't really affect if like a program crashed on you. It still seems a little bit strange. I'm not I'm not quite tech savvy enough with stream things, unfortunately, to be like confidently be like, yeah, this is the problem. I might get there one day, but today is not that day. There's better internet to why they disconnect. That's a good point. That part I'm not too sure about. I don't know. The ISP just decided to be funny for a moment and say no. Didn't do an OBS update that popped up when you opened it. Maybe that's why. OBS, it could be. It very well could be. I know, like I've ignored an OBS update because I was like, oh no, I'm literally going live in 5 minutes, and I don't want to see if this update does weird stuff, so I postpone it. It hasn't. Maybe I've just been lucky. It hasn't caused me any trouble to do that yet. But if this, I don't know, maybe this was like a bigger update or something that was like, yeah, you need to do this, or it's not going to be happy. I ended up updating a couple nights ago, I think it was. Jeez. There. Go there. Sweet and wait, huh? Oh, it's in here. I was like, oh no, I've lost a piece. Never mind. False alarm. I threw it in the bucket. Can you go right there? Yeah, right there. I wonder where Vincent sits. Or no, wait, Vincent just sits on the floor. Or does he? Maybe he's got a room that he stands at. I'm not too sure because this should be finished because this is all flat. What are you? These two pieces and a roof. Oh, grooves in them. Those two pieces, grooves facing out, roof. You sit here next to the rest of the greenery. I have to make more of those funky tree looking things. Is that water? So, you and you sit here. And then shutter shade looking things. The one there, one here, here, and one there. And more trees. Tiny, tiny trees. Okay, come on. So one goes here. One, two, and that gap stays there. Maybe I should rotate you forward. I'm gonna rotate you forward. I keep calling them tiny trees, but I really have no idea what they're supposed to be. And I'm gonna turn them 90 degrees because I just think this is forward at this point. I just want them to face forward. The fluff out of there. Oh, come here. And there. Okay, trees are in. More tiny bits. So these things, then like the quarter circles? I'm just gonna make them first. Give them bum, 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 bum. Okay. All three, same direction. All three, same direction. 1, 2, 3. In we go. And then another one of these in this top corner. I don't know why. Page 36. Page 36 starts with this. Okay. Oh, I'm making like, what am I making? Weird tree thing. Weird tree thing. Yep. Okay. Eh? That's strange. Oh, weird. My thing is not updating. Ellen third or Ellen 3RD. Let me know if you prefer it as like third, for instance. Thank you for the follow. And with that as well, thank you for helping me hit the 200 goal. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your time here. Okay, see you in a bit, Inventor. Happy lurking. Yeah, working on a Starry Night Lego set. Slowly but surely. I'm like, oh, it's a scary thought. I'm 10% of the way through. It's gonna go this way. Yeah, okay. My text is in the correct direction for what I want it to be. One, two. You go under there. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to keep you in the orientation I want. Oh well. You go in there. You go in here. At least I think these are trees. I can only assume this is foliage because, like, I honestly don't know what it would be otherwise. It's gonna go like on the front of this piece. More of this seems to go here. More fuzz because there's always more fuzz. If it was winter theme, maybe a wreath. I'm trying to remember, Maddie. I feel like there might be a Lego wreath. I don't know if it's an official. I feel like I saw advertising for a Lego wreath. Or maybe it was just somebody made like a wreath out of Lego. But like, I feel like that'd be a really easy one to market. It'd be so cool. It would, wouldn't it? Just to do like a nice, maybe about yay big or so. I feel would not be like an unusual size or scope to do for a wreath out of Lego. They have so many other plant-based ones. Why not? It fit right in. Ah, oh, I caught it. Drink things on loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Yeah, Maddie, if you've never seen the other plant ones, like you should. There's one that's like I think it's like a succulent. Oh, don't run away on me. It's like a succulent like table centerpiece set, which is pretty cool too. And it's a song tonight. Eh? Yeah. Okay. Right. This is going here. They've got an architecture line which is pretty cool as well. It's like city skylines. Like they're pretty small. Maybe only about this big or something. But they'll have it'll be like a city skyline with notable buildings on it. Like New York has like what is it called? New York has like the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, the Flatiron, the Chrysler Building, something like that. I think there's a bridge. I think one of the bridges is on there. Um, like London's got like the Eye of London, of course. But yeah, they do some neat architecture lines, either city skyline type of thing, or there's a there's one that I quite like, but I also wish it would be. I wish they do a bigger one. They have one of uh, that building falling water, which is really cool. Um, but like it's also a pretty small one, and I'd kind of love to see that as a bigger set because that building is just like a really cool looking building. Um, it's the one I was trying to mimic in Minecraft before I like got distracted and lost interest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. But I'd love to see that one fleshed out as a bigger set. I'm sure somebody's done it as like a little passion project, but there's nothing official for it yet. You go there. No, wasn't paying attention in my direction. Come on, up you go. Pieces be small, but I still want consistency. Okay, I think that's all of it. And then this whole thing inverts and goes right there. Aha, nice. It's coming along. I'm accumulating more extra pieces. Okay, bag 3. How much does the lapel mic pick up the bag crunch? Too loud. Much louder than I think it is. Okay, bag 3. A lot of blue. I have 2 bag 3s and 1 bag 3. This almost doesn't look like enough. Maybe there's another one. Okay, just the 2, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, is this stuff recyclable? I know there's like a difference sometimes between soft plastics and hard plastics. I don't know. The recycling label usually has like the arrows on the triangles. I don't know. I still don't like the thought of throwing all this out. Because look, inside the plastic, be more plastic bags. I'm going to separate this a little bit because these are extras. You're going to go live over there for now. And these little ones, I'm going to dump in there. Cool. Start with the big blue. Start with the big blue, promptly put a small black one in. Red. Don't know what I'm making. Again, once again, don't know what I'm making. I guess I'll just pick a direction. We're gonna go this way. And that should leave a set of 3. Space of 2. And then this one? Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, no, you're not stuck. You're just like that. Okay. Interesting. Still going in the direction I want the pieces to go, though, so I can't complain. And a little dark blue. Is it just a dark blue single? A dark blue single. I wonder if it's in the other bag. It might be in this bag. Yeah, probably. Oh, hey, Matt, no. What are you pulling up? You gonna get another duck? Where'd my trash can go? Perch. How you doing, Matt? No. Welcome into Lego. Lots of Lego. Too much Lego? Oh, some of these are so small. I'm gonna get the bag over here. Never. You've been lurking town? Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for lurking. Oops. Triggerfish. Oh, that's actually sounded like it was worth a decent amount for a fish. We still haven't seen any of the specialty ones pulled up yet, have we? Watching the first episode of the Amazon Fallout series of Bean. How is it? Soda can. Thank you, Silent. Thank you for keeping the pond clean. Yeah, how's the series? I'm a little wary of video game TV show adaptations now. The Resident Evil one, I didn't finish it. Uh, Resident Evil one was a bit of a mess. It's yeah, okay, sounds about right. Oh shoot, I totally forgot. Oh, I'll have to apologize to Tetra. They definitely cooked something, but details are weird from the point of view of an OG Fallout fan. Do you think do you think you'd have liked it more, or would have been you would have thought it was better if you weren't like originally a Fallout fan? Like me, like I haven't played any Fallout games, for instance. You think someone like me who's never played a Fallout game would be like, yeah, this is pretty good? Like I feel the Resident Evil one was a mess. Anyway, they cut it. Compared to say like I don't know the new Avatar live action, which is like definitely not as good as the animation, but like if for instance you weren't an original fan of the animation, I think it'd have been just fine. I still think it was okay. They're definitely putting effort into it. Okay, that's good to hear at least. But I suppose like I shouldn't be too down on a video game TV series because The Last of Us TV series did quite well, didn't it? Okay, wait. This is dumb, but I'm not. Okay, this is just my base. Just sit here, I guess. Or sit over there. He's slightly separated from the rest of the mess. Is there a darker one, or are these the two I'm using? I think these are the two I'm using. Nope, there is a darker one. Spoke too soon. Not this one. I don't know if he's thinking about watching this well since he's also a Fallout fan like you. I'm not too sure. I can't remember if he mentioned it or not. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. But I don't recall him saying. And yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Like if someone's like, "Hey, do you want to watch this together?" I'd be like, "Yeah, okay." But I don't really have any stake in Fallout. I tried playing 4. Does that count? I tried playing 4 like my brother and I went in on the collector's edition together, like with the pip arm thingy. Um and I lost interest and didn't finish the game. And I think he finished the game and really hated the ending. You're back updating OBS when you restart your laptop because it's acting glitchy. Sounds good. Just as a heads up, if you're thinking about watching it, I have to tell you the first. I have to tell you the first episode lasted an hour. Oh, that's doesn't strike me as particularly odd, but like, did are the other episodes not an hour? Four used to be the weakest in the series until 76. Was 76 is the one that's like Rust, right? You just run around almost MMO-ish style. Dark blue. I guess I'm not put off the idea of TV series episodes being an hour because I feel like a lot of the new series coming out, even let's say using the Avatar one for example again, those that one's episodes are also like an hour each thereabouts. Anime still holds on to about a half hour runtime on stuff, but I feel like a lot of these new TV series, an hour episodes, almost like a minimum. Probably more of a Rust clone. Oh, okay, but it is that one that I'm thinking. You go there. You are a 6 and a 4 long. What direction was I going in? Up, up. 6 and a 4 long. Round it. You haven't paid much attention to it since its release, but apparently it's good now. Oh, really? You got the well, I'm blanking on it. Not Outer Wilds. What was that one? That got like super hyped up, and they're like, yeah, thousands and thousands of star systems, and then it flopped, and then they fixed it up like years later, and people are like, oh, it's good now, but it's like, yeah, but it's too late. You've lost your audience already. It's too late. I'm blanking on the name. What was it? Wow, I'm really, really, actually, really blanking on the name. Oh, that's long. That's long. You think a lot of people are extremely worried about it before release? People should be. Too many times now have I seen people get like so hyped up for a game, like too hyped up for a game. Where I've been like, look, you really need to like curb your expectations because of how hyped it, like, and with how hyped it is, like the game just can't live up to it because people just expect so much out of it, and then it doesn't it's not what they want, and then they're disappointed and angry, and it's like, you see, you gotta curb that enthusiasm a little. Todd seduced me with his sweet, sweet lies of Fallout 4. Yeah, I'd heard so many good things about the Fallout series. That's why we ended up. Like I said, we went all in on the collector's edition for 4, and it just didn't do it for me. trying to think if there's trying to think if there's any game that I was particularly duped by. I don't know if there was. I feel like there must be. There must be something that I was like. I can't think of it right now though. There must be something. I feel like there must have been something that I was really excited by, only to be let down immensely. That's green. New Vegas is the most approachable of them. Okay, one and too hard to approach as a player in 2024 because of like wasn't it like one the graphics? It's quite a bit different from what the modern style ones are, and two, trying to get it to run on a modern day PC requires a lot of extra stuff to be done. Something like that, I think. No, you can run it easily now. Oh, okay. I don't know why I had it in my head that it took quite a few extra measures to get it to go. Or here. No, wait a second. I've either missed something. Oh no, I think I just forgot to put some dark blues underneath. The issue is it's not beginner friendly. How so, Matt? Now, like the tactic, like what is it about it that makes it not very beginner friendly? 1, 2 semicircles, the UI, and the fact that it doesn't really show you what to do. Oh, okay, I see. Gives you a general idea. That's about it. I think I'm usually smart cookie enough to figure stuff out if I'm not like on some sort of weird crunch to do so. Ba-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Two more squares. Wait, are the extra bags just random pieces that are not part of this build? Oh no, sorry. Inventor, the incentive thing. Do you mean from the incentive? The incentive would be just bags from the set. Instead of just following, I just start dumping more bags in that I haven't even gotten to yet. Thinking about streaming 1 and 2 at some point in the future. You know how to play them because you're hipster like that. Oh gosh, that okay. Like if I hit some point where I get like crazy Lego experience, that would kind of be a funny idea, inventor, to have like two sets that are kind of running at the same time and random bags from both dumping in. It'd be an absolute mess, but I think it'd be kind of funny. Lego my ego. Hey Zana, how's it going? Do you have waffles? I will trade you Lego for waffles. I like waffles. How you doing? I'm working on a Starry Night. It's going. It's going. On page 46 of 357. I fear a little bit that this is going to be another one of those like, oh, this won't take me very long, and then I'll be here forever. But no, this shouldn't take me too long. Driving home. Oh, okay. Xana, be careful. Please be careful. We like you too much to want you to crash. Oh, how the Cosmic convention turned out. Haven't been here since the last rush to finish it before the convention. Oh, no worries. Cosplay actually turned out pretty well. So there's a I posted well, I posted a photo of like my head up, like shoulders up in Discord and Twitter, I think. But if actually we did a myself and the other person whose cosplay I made here, it'll actually be easier if I just do, 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 do. I think I have a thing set up. Oops, not this. I do have it set up. Yeah, Inventor, if you want to see, because I plan to do a photo shoot for it later. But this other guy here, this angel fellow here, we did a PAX wrap up live stream, like with both of us in our cosplays, because I made his as well. I made his last year, but I made his and I made mine, so you can kind of see it like in full motion and stuff. I meant how, not ho, in my bed. Oh, don't worry about it. I totally. What? Who just pulled up a shark? Xana just pulled up a shark. Sweet. Yeah, he's got a VOD on his channel from a couple weeks ago. At least it should still be there. He's got a VOD on his channel from a couple weeks ago if you wanted to see the cosplays in action, essentially. Round circle thingy. Yeah, I have a friend who reached out to me. The one who usually does like photo shoot stuff with me, or the one who's usually my photographer when we do photo shoot stuff. He reached out to me and was like, "I want to do a shoot with your full VTuber cosplay." And I'm like, "Yeah, totes." Still got to plan a date for it, but like, I'm like, I'd be down. There's still some little like improvements I want to make on it. Like the ears are made out of craft foam, and I did them pretty well like the night before that we were supposed to do our original live stream. But the ears are made out of foam because it was easier to pack. But I want to get them remade and do them out of like Warbler, for instance, to just have them be more solid as a starting point, and to like rig lights into them. That too. This one curvy bit, lighter blue curvy bit. That's not blue. And you, storms and. But no, it was cold though. It was cold because that cosplay is in a cropped top and a rather short skirt. And Boston was literally freezing. Go figure the days of the convention where like the temperatures were dropping into the freezing range, and like it was like pouring rain on a few other days, and I'm like, go figure. This is when. Oh, you started Shovel Knight yesterday. Sweet. How are you liking it so far? I really liked it when it came out. I haven't played it in ages, but like, uh, I remember. Wait, did I kickstart that one? No, I didn't quite kick. Did I kickstart that one? I don't remember. No, I don't think I kickstarted Shovel Knight. It was a little bit late to the game on that one, but or at least to the Kickstarter aspect of it. But I did play it on a 3DS. 3DS? Yeah, 3DS. Yikes, that's crazy. Yeah, I was joking. It was the Canadian superpowers keeping me warm. Because I know there was one of the days that, yeah, same case. It was freezing, and I wore that into the convention, and the others looked at me and they're like, "We're surprised you're not like a block of ice." But next year the convention is in May. So assuming I don't like, I don't know, suddenly have a 2.0 design or something, then I wear, well, I guess even if I had 2.0 design, it probably just means I'd remake the outfit. That means if I wear it again, it's not going to be, not going to be as frigid. I will be able to, and like it doesn't help as well because it's a barefoot model. So um, I wasn't quite walking around in bare feet, but I was in like essentially clear, very strappy uh, slippers, essentially, or sandals. It was cold. the things, the things I do for cosplay. I go here. No wait, does it go there? I don't know. And that goes there. And that goes there. And that goes here. That's one of the best heritage jokes I've ever heard. Map no, ended a bunch of stuff in the treasure trove for Shovel Knight. 3 new campaigns were used. Oh yeah, the I guess yeah. If you haven't played it in a while, because yeah, part of the thing was like King Knight and Spectre Knight and all of them got like their own content. I was just gonna ask if you went barefoot. Pretty interesting, clever compromise between staying true to cosplay and personal comfort. Yeah, I like I have no problem going around barefoot around the house and stuff like that, but like to be in a convention center with thousands of people and I don't know what being spilled on the floors, I was like, yeah, there's no way I am literally walking around this place barefoot. So yeah, it was just these, yeah, just like sandals with a couple straps over the top and then around the back so I wouldn't like accidentally step out of the shoe, basically. But it worked well. They were, yeah, they're totally clear. So and the bottom was well, the bottom wasn't clear. The bottom was just like a skin tone, but I bought the sandals in a size or two too small. So it oh, I think these are the wrong green. Oopsies. I bought the sandals in a size or two too small. So they is it the wrong green? No, maybe not. So they'd be, so the foot part would essentially be hidden under my foot more. Nope, looks like it's okay. Dinner time, almost midnight. No, you eat so late. Why is the model barefoot? I don't know. Why does the computer need shoes? I just float through the networks. I don't need shoes. Shoes are meant to protect the feet. And in cyberspace where I get to create my areas, there's nothing really that I need protecting from. Go showdown style. Okay, that's all in. I mean, if your computer, why have an outfit at all? Because I cannot present myself to the public nude. There's TOSs in places in different places. There's TOS, like terms of services, in different places that would prevent me from doing so. Oh, ad break is starting soon. Let me get these pieces in. That and because I'm pretty sure if I just go around and nothing at all, well, either one, all of the wiring gets, the Android version, all of the wiring gets exposed, which is dangerous for me and others. Or alternatively, is if I go around nothing at all. Come on, we know the internet. The internet's weird. Okay. That's good. That is going. Wait. Is that something that's been tucked in the bottom? I don't think so. So like it's this one, This one? Why you mean me any form you want, including the isekai track? I gotta win people over first. Humanoid is unthreatening, friendly. And once I've lowered everybody, or once I've lured everybody into like a false sense of security, then we can have monster form. But until then, I need people to think that everything is okay. I mean everything is okay. There's nothing weird. It's fine. It's fine. Oh look, wait, oh sorry, oh the ad break is coming. It's fine, everything's fine. But in all seriousness, no, I do, the ad break is coming. Okay, I'm hunching over a little bit too much sitting here, so we'll get up and stretch for a little bit, and then we will resume shortly in a few minutes. Audio going a little funky? How so? In like a, because I accidentally dabbed my chin into the mic. That might be it. I shook my head and accidentally like bumped the mic with my chin, or like actually, I don't have a monitoring system with this. Okay, I will. I'm gonna get up to stretch. Be right back. Okay, quick break done. Um, I have reset the microphone. Somebody let me know if it's still doing a bit of a crackle, because I checked the video footage so far while on break. Um, like sounds good. Okay, thank you, Jim. I do have to I do have to remember sometimes I got to be careful about potentially peeking it a little bit because it'll to a degree will depend on what angle my head is at since it's just clipped to the front of my shirt. Which like lapel mics don't work so well when you don't have a lapel because I tend to stream in a t-shirt. Let me Speaking of, let me tighten that up a little. Okay, there we go. Fixed up its positioning a little bit. Where was I? On bag 3. Camera actually gets a little warm. Why not add in a loose necktie and clip it to that? I don't really like wearing neckties. I don't mind a necktie if I'm wearing like I like the look of a necktie if I have like a collared shirt on. But if I had a collared shirt on to then have the necktie against that, I wouldn't even need the necktie because I just clip it to the collar of this shirt. Uh, where was I? Dark green. Now the position's not too bad. Nope, not this one. Position's not too bad on it. I sometimes have to be I just sometimes have to be aware of the fact that I could potentially like tilt my chin down too much and like poop the mic. Well, that's true. A good necktie is like made out of silk. It's not usually too bad. Something I shall keep in mind. It's a good idea though, inventor. It's a good idea. You go here, and another dark blue. Am I? No, I don't think I'm missing anything. No, this outline must just be because of the other pieces outlines. Two short ones, big one, flat one, the flat one, half circle, a quarter circle, thing, other thing, blue, blue. Nope, should be good. Just random ideas. This song is so cool. This is from an anime, an older one. It's called Dot Hack Sign. Um, the composer on it is Yuki Kajiura, who does like her music tends to have this sort of feeling to it. Madoka Magica, if you know that one, was had its she was a composer for Madoka Magica. I think she was a composer for Sword Art Online and Black Butler as well, and Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. Yeah, a lot of her music has a tendency to have almost like a spooky, ethereal type sound to it. And she would often have like she had like a band, like a singing group that she made that's like kind of like her group, but she would often get them to sing in like a non-existent, like a fake language essentially. I don't have the good fortune of a lapel mic. Mine's the mic from the generic Walmart one and Brand headset that has one of the ear brokens on the foam and the mic is missing. Oh no. I did some streaming originally off of a headset mic. My only problem was I found longer sessions with a headset mic. Um, just that it doesn't feel like a lot of weight at the time, but I found uh, was at least minorly starting to strain my neck. So eventually I got a more proper microphone setup. There's like well, okay, if I move this, can I put it back? There's that one that I've recently put on an arm, but that's an AT 2020 that I typically use for like just get this all back in position that I typically use for like the gaming streams and stuff like that. Um, about there. The lapel mic, I've only just started using the lapel mic on the crafting days because when I was doing the cosplay work and I'd have to get up from the desk and go to this, or like I'd have to like rotate around the desk and do go to different machines or go down to the floor to use the ironing board and stuff like that. The lapel mic was just so much nicer that it could just come with me. I didn't have to worry about facing directly into the microphone to catch my voice. The quality on it is not as good as that fixed one that's up there. Um, and I guess maybe the fixed one wouldn't be so bad now because I have it on an arm, but the lapel one is just so. The audio is not too bad, and the convenience is really nice. This one's not excessively expensive. It's called like S Rhythm or something like that. I just picked it up off of Amazon. And it was, as far as microphones go, and like having listened to the playback of my own VODs using it, price to performance really not bad at all. I still had to set up a little bit of sound noise gate type stuff to make sure I could block out uh like lower rumbles and stuff like that, but I've been pretty happy with it. I tried to watch Hacksign a couple of years ago. I need to get back to it. Haven't seen Madoka. Have seen Sao. What was the last one you mentioned? Because I think I heard of it. Black Butler. She's done like, if you look up her name, here, I'll just type it out actually because I think it's spelled this way: Yuki Kajiura. Kajiura. Oopsies. Spelling at an angle. That's her name. She's done a lot of composing on it. A lot. Gosh, I really hope there's like three types of like colors on these circles. And I really hope I haven't gotten any of them wrong. I don't think I have. Dark green, seafoam, dark green, seafoam. No, this should be fine. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. She's done a lot of music composing stuff that I've really liked. Bum, bum, bum. The one after Black Butler. What did I say after Black Butler? Subasa Reservoir Chronicles. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. It's like the ginormous Clamp crossover series. Their excuse to just bring in all of their IPs all at once. It was weird. It was a little convoluted. It had good music. Like, I'm a Clamp fan, and I was still like, what? A lot of weirdness going on in that series. Timey-wimey sort of deal, you know? Hmm. I thought I saw that one, but hearing it's a giant crossover, I guess I haven't. Sounds funny though. It has its funny moments, but I wouldn't call it like, it's not a comedy show, for instance. It's got its premise is essentially is that there is this princess girl, um, and the boy who likes her, and she loses, like, some weird magic stuff happens, and like she loses like all of her memories. And especially all of her memories of him, if I remember correctly, and they essentially scatter to different worlds. So she, the boy, a couple other people that they meet at this like interdimensional crossroad, I guess you could call it, all kind of like agree to go on this journey together to help recover her memories. The other two have their own motives behind it as well as to why they're going, but that's like the really, really brief gist of it. Okay. Black pieces are all in. The gap is in here, which is fine. This is good. This is good. That's in. That's in. The colors are correct. The colors are correct. Okay, that's good. It's kind of funny though, because I've watched the TV series and I actually own all of the manga for that one and read it all, and I'm still not 100% sure. I'd have to. I feel like I'd have to go back and reread, rewatch it again, read and watch it again, because I'm like, I know I finished the series. What the heck was happening? You in there? Dark blue. Huh, so this just gets covered. Interesting. You go in there. Another one of these tree looking ones. And then, what shade is this? More greeny one than blue one. Okay. So you. There. This one goes here. Some straight brown pieces. Oh. That one in there. This. I don't even know what color blue this is. A lot of circle layering. A lot of circle layering. Oopsies. I'm pretty sure this is the base. Like I'm working on this upside down, I think, at present. Oh, with that in mind, though. With that in mind, I should probably have these facing the other way if I want my consistency. Doesn't matter. Matters a little. I guess it doesn't matter if they get covered again. I might not be done yet. So I think that goes over there. In which case, I have all my pieces facing that way. I think it's gonna keep building. So, okay. Note to self: you just gotta face an opposite direction. Oh, I lost where was that? That brown. This one, dark one. Dark one on top of that. Navy blue. Okay, that's good. Next set is you in the corner, losing your religion. Goes there. There's a pattern developing here. Okay, what did I say? Go in the opposite direction. Go this way. Dark green. Bum. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure I'm holding it upside down. So letters going to the left. Letters to the left. And up the road. That two darker greens in a semicircle here. Here. Okay. More circles. The what have I got? Dark blue. Quarter plate. Do any of the Lego pieces actually have like a very specific name to them, I wonder? I'm making it up as I go, personally, but oh. We found Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles Season 1, Season 2, Spring Tokyo, and a movie. Yep, that sounds about right. Tokyo Revelations, I think, right? Or something like that? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Actually, one of the characters in there, his name is Phi. He's the blonde guy, big white coat, and the tailed the lighter coat is like tails on it. I made a cosplay of him years ago. I kind of wish I wore it a little bit more. I didn't use it a whole lot because, like, I don't know, I just didn't use it a whole lot for some reason. the coat was a little bit, uh, the coat was like a little bit too much visually for me to just use as a normal coat because it's so big and fluffy, and it was white, and it would get dirty so easy. So some days in desperation, I'd put it on again and be like, "This thing be warm and fluffy," but I'm like, "Oh god, the dry cleaning." He's one of my earlier cosplays too, if I remember correctly. Although Edward Elric was my first. Ah, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Yeah, it's funny. I think I said it before, but like, I think I said it before, but like, it's. I feel it's funny sometimes because every year goes by, and I'm like, am I getting too old for the cosplay thing now? And then I start a project and I wear it and like get some photos or people compliment it and stuff. And I'm like, no, no, I'll keep going. I'm still having fun with this. Although I've been saying this for years too. I really just need to get a cosplay of Soren from Fire Emblem done. I just need to buckle down and get that one finished. I've been saying for years I was gonna do. Isn't there grannies and gramps doing cosplay? Oh, most definitely. Some of them just cosplay like whatever the heck they want, and it's great. And others of them also decide to cosplay characters that are closer to their actual ages, which is also like fantastic. I remember seeing I remember seeing one before of this little old lady, and she was cosplaying Toph Beifong, but like from Legend of Korra. So like grumpy Toph Beifong. It was fantastic. Okay, that's good. Like there are some things that I've gotten like I've got less patience for. Um, as far as cosplay goes, like as the years go by, like man, I never liked wigs to begin with, but I'm that much more sick of having to use a wig. Um, like lucky coincidence for me that a lot of characters I like a lot of character types and tropes and that I enjoy and would want to cosplay have a tendency to have long dark hair anyways. So I'm like, I'm good. No wig needed. I am good to go. But I would still wear a wig if it came down to it. Don't even need Dominic to ask me. Will you wear wigs? Yes, yes, I will. Just don't have. I don't do it more than I have to. Still, Jim Craft should pull off a killer Netoro. Don't. I can't picture who you're talking about. Netoro. Netero. We're from? Is that the name of the series too, or is that just the character name? Oh, Hunter Hunter. Oh, okay, Hunter x Hunter. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Or rather, that makes sense why I can't picture it because uh, it was on my list for a while, and I never got around to watching Hunter x Hunter. I feel like I say that about a lot of things. I don't keep up with anime as much as I used to anymore because, well, life has stuff I need to do, and television shows do not always fit in there. Never saw the original, but you saw the remake. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Anime remakes aren't. They usually they've been doing a pretty good job with them. Oops. Although I like Full Metal Alchemist, for instance, got its Brotherhood remake, which was good. I still have a soft spot for the original one though. It's good. That's in. That's in. All of these are in. Okay, that should be good. Just throwing a Hawaiian shirt as a grandpa. Boom, easy, Master Roshi. I've seen an older fellow. I've seen a senior fellow do a Master Roshi as well. Um, I'm pretty sure he had the turtle shell as well. I'm pretty sure he had the blah 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 blah. I am pretty sure he had the turtle shell too. But no, I absolutely. It's like my soft spot of cosplay that just makes me like squee inside a little bit. Is seeing like um, seniors who just still do it and love it, and people who like do cosplays and manage to bring their kids along but make the kid work as like part of the whole. Like I'd said this one before too, but I remember seeing someone who did a cosplay of like Itachi from Naruto, and they had like their younger the either I think it was like their is it a niece or nephew kind of thing. I can't remember it was like a nephew or if it was their son that they had cosplaying like a tiny Sasuke. It was so cute though. It was so cute. The remake's pretty old. It's more complete, so I hear. Okay. I'll have to take your word on it, because yeah, like I said, Hunter x Hunter, for some reason, never actually made it onto my onto stuff I actually watched. um, this thing. Yeah. Oh, still coughing. One day, one day I will be rid of this cough, perhaps. Have you seen the montages of an old man that would cosplay Uncle Ben and then just collapse in front of each Spider-Man that they could? Yes, I have seen that one. I've seen a and just like seeing the Spider-Man's reactions have been super funny. I remember seeing a very similar one too, and it was like a pair of people, and I think they were cosplaying. Yeah, it was a pair of people, and they were cosplaying Batman's parents. So every Batman they saw, they just like collapsed in front of the Batman just to get their reactions. It was hilarious. Yeah, that one is great too. I love the out of the box, outside of the box cosplay ideas too. Okay, that's wow. We're still going. It's thinning out definitely, but wow, it's still going. Hmm. Okay, what else is there? Um, 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 um. Oh, did I use the wrong color there? Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Shoot, have I been using the wrong green? Maybe just on those two. Maybe not. I'm very confused. I have three types of green circles. That's the darker one, the bluier one, and this should be the kind of like more hunter green one. But then, oh no, you are slightly different shade. Okay, I have mixed up two circles. I think. Oh, color comparison time. Dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Okay, fine. Light one, dark one. Okay, fine. Hunter, light, dark. Hunter, light, dark. Okay, fine. Hunter, light, dark. Hunter, light, dark. Wait. Dark, hunter, light, dark, hunter, light, dark, hunter, green throughout. Okay, I gotta swap out a couple circles. Not too major, thankfully. I think cosplay on YouTube and stuff definitely hits way different than in person. Remember the tail end of a local comic convention was floored to see actual cosplay there. It just felt so out there and cool to see. It is amazing what some people pull together. Like, yeah, okay, this one. Especially like as a, it seems a little strange. I feel like it's the wrong term, but especially as like technology has gotten better. Um, technology improving, so even just that, like if you had something with lights in it that you can fit um smaller, like just as powerful smaller lights onto a piece, and even just like technologies and like thermoplastic and stuff like that. People Warbler wasn't thermoplastic Warbler that you could just kind of do at home with a heat gun and stuff wasn't really a thing. I feel even in the beginning of the 2000s or so. Um, craft foam was major for the longest time as a build material. So good. But yeah, Warbler technology, LED light technology, EL all of this crazy stuff, and it's amazing to see what people can do now. I miss sometimes a little bit of the kind of like weird ingenuity. You still get it, but there was definitely a degree of kind of like weird ingenuity um, that people had to use when building cosplays, uh, like years ago. Like I remember seeing some people who did up keyblades from Kingdom Hearts, and they were using like Warbler and craft foam would be very common to use nowadays. But I remember seeing people who made their keyblades, and they were using stuff like drying machine ducks, stuff like that in their creation. It's like, what? I'd have never. I get very stuck in like a proper way of doing things sometimes. Like I'd have never thought to have used material like that. Wait, which one is this? Finally home. Time to kick the feet up. Xana, you're just late shift today, kind of thing. I feel like you're home later than usual. Does that sound weird for me to say? It's true though. I feel like you're home later than usual. Well, I guess okay. I suppose I shouldn't assume. You may not have been driving home from work. You may have been driving home from elsewhere. Closing shift. Oh, okay, about 30 minutes later than normal. That explains it. There, that one, that one. This one, that one, and blue. Bum, 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 bum. One thing I want to do so badly the comics just talk to cosplayers about the show and characters from anime shows that I love. Catches, I'm the only anime person in your family, which was which was with to help them at the time. Oh, okay. Is it alright to do, or would that be pushing too much to ask a cosplay or something? You know, it like if you see someone, for instance, like there's a general con etiquette. If you're at a convention and you see a cosplayer from a series you really love, and they're in the middle of eating, you can maybe be like, "Hey, I love you. Just want to let you know, love your outfit," but like, don't like I would like if a person is eating, it's like probably their one of their few moments to have downtime in the day to sit down and take a load off and eat and relax. If you saw someone like that, maybe like, hey, love your cosplay, and then go along your way. Or if you can tell that they're really rushing to go somewhere. But like if if they're kind of just like chilling out, hanging out kind of thing, like personally as a cosplayer, I'd have no issue with someone like coming up and being like, "Oh my god, like I love your outfit, like from this show," and like trying to like talk about the show and stuff like that. Because that's always sort of been the great thing about anime conventions when you go is, to a degree, you have a baseline shared interest with everybody. What'd you catch, Matt? No coffee cup. New record on that coffee cup. Thank you for keeping the pond clean. So yeah, the nice thing about anime conventions is you do have like a baseline of which you all have a degree of a shared interest. But yeah, I wouldn't bother somebody if they're very clearly in the middle of something, especially if they're very clearly trying to relax. But like a small chit chat otherwise, few minutes here or there kind of thing. I don't think it's a problem. And I'd be fine with it. Some people can be quite nervous though. Like there are some people who um like there was this person at the convention that I helped run, and they did an Aziraphale cosplay from Good Omens, and like their outfit was great, and they entered the competition and stuff like that, but they were very shy. I know when they were doing craftsmanship judging, like it took us just it was fine, but like it took a little bit longer to get through that judging session with them because like they were very shy. Even though they put themselves out there, they were in costume, they showed up to the con in that, and it kind of like it's it's kind of like a look at me sort of thing. But yeah, it varies a little bit from person to person. But as long as that if they seem to be engaged and talkative and they're not in the middle of something, I think it's generally fine. Thank you for the con etiquette. I don't attend many, so I appreciate the guidance. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't attend as many cons anymore, but on the flip side of that, I went from being mainly the con attendee to now being like one of a con runner, con organizer. I basically just I stepped to the other side a little bit. I used to churn out cosplays a lot more too because I'd be going to so many conventions. But now, like, yeah, I've chilled out a bit until I need to do a thing and crunch time hits, and then I'm like, oh god, pedal to the metal, let's go, let's get this done. It was really brave of them to push out of their comfort zone and do something they love. Oh yeah, I'd seen them a little bit later in the day at the convention, and even just told them like, hey, you know what? I just wanted to let you know. It's basically the same thing you said. It was really brave for you to do that, and you did a fantastic job, kind of. But like, I'd never want to like rain on somebody's parade as a cosplayer because like, well, you know, like why would you want to kill that community? You know. If you don't follow con etiquette, you have to face consequences. Oh, right, right. I need to rewrite a note about that. I had Xana, you've just reminded me. I will write myself a note. Um, I had been looking into, I think just before I went off to PAX, I had been looking into how to program a bot that would be like a pun counter, but specifically like with specific people. So it'd be like you'd hit the thing and it'd be like Xana has told 26 puns on this channel kind of thing. I haven't quite worked out how to do it. I'm pretty sure it's possible though. Out of fishing money and not enough people here to gamba. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I have to. I refunded Tatra and I need to apologize to them too because I totally got distracted and forgot to run their gamba earlier. Like they popped a coin flip right at the beginning of stream, and I totally forgot to do it. Hey, just do a command, I guess. There's oh yeah, it'd be a command, but I just need to format it specifically because there's counter commands for being like a pun has been told in this channel like so like X number of times, and you can make the commands so it just counts in general. It's kind of like when people do death counters, that mortis counter that we had before, and it'll just count every time it's used. But I was looking into a way to do a counter for specific individuals. Okay. Wait, am I still not done this piece yet? Bag 4? Okay, how big is bag 4? Okay, bag 4 is not that big. I want to see if I can get this. I want to attach this piece to the rest of it. And I think that's probably what I'll call it when it's ready to attach to the rest of the frame. Assuming that's in bag 4, I'm going to cheat and look a little bit for it. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. No way that's all bag 4. Totally is. But that connects it to the rest of the base. And then bag 5 is like a new area. Okay, fine. We'll do bag 4. Famous last words before disaster. Let's do bag 4. I sure was able to hear dread in your voice. Well, it's like I've been here for 3 hours, and I was thinking, and this would be such a nice like I just finished bag 3. We're right at the top of the hour, and I'm like, this would be an all right spot to stop. But I kind of want this attached to the rest of it. So we're gonna go one more bag, and I'm gonna tell myself, like I always do, how long can this take? And it will take me a small eternity. Sending like an all blue puzzle would be like. I've never actually done a monochrome puzzle before. If somebody wants to throw that on Throne and we see what happens, if that thing like goes up on Throne and gets funded, I'll do a monochrome puzzle. You can watch my descent into madness. Can't you continue it next week? I could. I could. Oh no, wait. No, I did say bag 4. I did say bag 4. Bag 4 is only one bag, I think. Yeah, bag 4 is only one bag. So, but like bag 4 will let me attach this to the rest of the backing, and I think it'd be really cool to attach this to the rest of the backing. So they're very tedious. I had an orange one. I've got a lot of like wooden puzzles that not monochrome, but I've got like wooden puzzles that are like actually good point. I might have the Starry Night in a wooden puzzle, which would be kind of fun, I guess, to make the wood puzzle version of this after finishing the Lego version. At least I think it could be fun. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got a few collections of puzzles that are these really cool little wooden ones that are laser cut. Some of them are like shapes of animals from like the what's the term for it again? I can't quite remember, but it's like an Asian thing with the seasons, but they're all divided into 4 animals per season kind of dealio. Don't remember exactly what it's called. And then yeah, I've got other ones that's like I've got some planets. They've been done. They've been done for a while. And then I've got some other ones that are like uh, classical, not even just classic or Renaissance art, but just art pieces in general. Some of them I think fall under contemporary technically, but 10,000 pieces on a straight orange puzzle? Oh my gosh, that does sound tedious. But I don't know if for some reason, I'm not saying it has to, but if for some reason that thing ends up on Throne and somebody buys it, uh, I'll do it. Like I said, you'll watch my descent into madness, but I'll do it. Maybe it was 1,000 because I can't find it. 10,000 pieces would be insane. Xana, this Lego set I'm doing is only 2,800 pieces or something. 10,000 pieces. It'd also just be huge unless they were really tiny pieces. It's got to be 1,000. It's got to be 1,000. I've done 10,000, 20,000 pieces before. How big were they? Really small puzzles, or were they just like really big puzzles with a lot of pieces? This was my Kirby bit. Oh, come on. In you go. And a blue one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had a puzzle phase where I was knocking out like a puzzle a week. They were like 4 feet by 6 feet, so you're gluing them to plywood. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever actually glued a puzzle to plywood before. I've never quite done a puzzle that big. I remember there were some I had as a kid that were a bit smaller, and I'd get bored and I'd just redo said puzzles over and over again on like the weekend. Why we didn't get more puzzles, I have no idea. But like, man, I would time myself on that thing. Put those cats together so fast. I'll have to spread managed democracy to those flag forsaken clankers. I really need to do more, try out more Helldivers. I keep telling myself I'm going to, and then I get distracted by other stuff. And now Destiny released all their new stuff, so I have to do that. Well, not have to, but no, kind of have to. I'm part of a raid team. I should try to stay up to date with stuff. Makes me feel bad because I'm the newest. I've got like the least experience of everybody in the raid group. Go single. Remember, I'm always open to dive with you. Sounds good. I just, I just gotta find the time. I want to have the time. Maybe. Oh right. Sorry, that train of thought. I lost it for a second. But the wooden puzzles that I've got, um, thankfully they were a Kickstarter thing, but the group that did them actually got what's the term, vacuum formed. I think they essentially had there's custom frames for them that I think are vacuum formed frames, so they fit nice and pretty within those for display. That's what I've got all the planets in right now. Oh, and the planet ones are super cool. So okay, I guess I'm gonna shill this company. I'm not sponsored, I swear, unless they want to. Okay. The company is called Hello Fish, not fresh fish. Hello Fish, and they do really really cool puzzles. And yeah, their planet ones were a Kickstarter that I backed. But the planets, it's like it's the solar system, so it's the sun and Earth's moon and all of the other planets in between. And Pluto was like the bonus if you got the whole set, because I think at the time Pluto wasn't a planet, or maybe it was. No, it might not. It might have had its planet classification taken away. But so Pluto was the bonus planet in the set if you backed all of it. Um, and but the pieces, like the different planets, had um, transparent parts. So I think like for Jupiter, it was parts of the rings were made instead of wood out of acrylic, transparent acrylic pieces. And like Jupiter, I think was its red spot. The Earth has like I think a Pacific, like not a Pacific, a particular ocean current or something that the pieces for that were done out of acrylic. Very cool sets though, and not too complicated. some of them some of them more complicated than others. Like the sun was a pretty big puzzle. You know, I'm surprised this is considered Beg 5 and not just more Beg 4. I'm still working the same. Oopsies. I'm still working the same thing. Found a moon puzzle from the Hellofish people, or just a moon puzzle? Just a moon. Okay. Oh, you know what I think would be. Oh, wait a second. Did I miss a. I totally missed a piece. Hmm. You know what I feel like would be pretty cool though? And I don't know if it exists. It probably doesn't. But like, can you imagine if someone did a moon puzzle, but out of that printed with that like heat sensitive material, and then did like a moon so it could have like an eclipse puzzle. Oh, I think that'd be cool. The U.S. actually, back in 2017 or something, the U.S. released a set of eclipse stamps the last time a major eclipse passed through, and and the stamps, they were totally black, but if you put your finger over it and heated the stamp up, you'd reveal parts of the moon. Canada actually did a moon stamp commemorating the eclipse that just happened, and unfortunately, ours did not do the color changing thing. And I'm like, come on, Canada Post, this would have been such a cool stamp if you did that. It was still a pretty nice stamp, but I'm like, man, it could have been so much cooler if you did that. Okay, that's good. That's on. That's on. That's on. Blue circle. Blue circle and the pale. Did I miss it? Has Starry Night come on this playlist yet? I feel like it still hasn't. This playlist is only about 5 hours. bum, 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 ba-dow. Oh, it's going. It's coming along. Okay, Bag 5 is not, I think, not quite as daunting as I thought it was going. It looked to be a lot thicker for pieces, but or at least the book looked to be quite thick for number of pieces in there. But I think it's perhaps not so bad after all. Black, black double. Or bag four, not bag 5. I'm not there yet. Ba-da-dum-bum, dum-bum-bum-bum. Come on, the corner. Actually, okay. Not, no, I'm too far. I'm not gonna jinx it. I turn the ads off. I don't really need them running. Well, I'm gonna schedule ones off. Be gone. Don't want to have to race them. It's like not the most stressful thing in life, but it's like kind of annoying to have to try to like race the ads and be like wrapping up as they're about to pop because I've run out of like the snooze buttons. It's there, that's there, another dark green. Oh, come here, you. And one of you. And one of you. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so there's that, and then it wants a dark blue 4x2, black 2, one of the funky shaped ones. I don't know what they're called. A tree. And you will go under here. God, how do people think of this? If I was hypothetically to recommend puzzles to Throne, what style you'd be wanting? Nature, fantasy, still life? I feel like, hmm, this feels like such a cop out answer. I'm if the artwork is good. Okay, I guess the way I should phrase it is uh, artwork over photos. If the artwork is good, I if the artwork is good and it's not something obscene, I suppose, um, I'm down for anything. I've always kind of preferred interesting art over just like uh, a picture, though. So like you're using the nature one as an example. If it's just like someone, if it's just like a photo of like, I don't know, if it's just like a photo of like the Central Park or something like that in New York, I probably wouldn't. It's probably not something I would ordinarily get. If it's, I don't know, someone did a painting of the Central Park in New York and then put that on the puzzle, I'd be more likely to get it. Does that make sense? I have the same I kind of have that same stance when it comes to merchandise from games and anime and stuff like that. I've never really been a big fan of buying merchandise that was literally just uh like an isolated image from the anime slapped on a thing. But if it's something that was like art that was uniquely done for that piece, I'd be more likely to get it. When I was doing puzzles, I was looking for stuff that was vibrant. Okay. Yeah, my puzzle thing when I the puzzles that I've bought have all been uh a little unique, a little bit weird. So like that one with the planets, for instance, it had acrylic pieces on it. So when those got set up on the shelf, I put spotlights up behind them with a remote control, so I could actually turn the lights on, and you'd see the light shining through the acrylics. Um, the ones that are pictures in a sense, but the ones that are like old artwork, Renaissance artwork that are done as puzzles, actually almost have like puzzles within the puzzles. You could lift pieces out of them to almost make like a miniature version of the painting, or they'd have pieces that were specifically cut that'd be like the dates that the puzzles, or not the puzzles, the dates that the pieces were painted, stuff like that. They had a little bit of a, I don't know, like an interesting, a subtle but interesting gimmick to them. Like I said, I think I have one of those wooden puzzles of the Starry Night, which I bought, but I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't. No, I know for a fact I would not just buy a uh like a regular cardboard or chipboard puzzle of the Starry Night, because like they are available, and I wouldn't buy one of those. But I did buy the wooden one with the strangely cut pieces and stuff like that. I guess, and Xana, to be honest, items that get suggested to Throne have to be approved, or like approved and then manually added to the person whose thrown it is anyway. So like uh if you threw like a whole slew of puzzles at it, for instance, and there's a couple that I'm like, maybe not, it just means they wouldn't be added to the it just means they wouldn't be added to the list. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, what's next? A lot of orange. um One solid black, one black with a hole, and the blue slant. Apologies, I'm dozing off here. This thing turned in for now. It's cool looking though. Good luck on the fourth bag process. We're too far from not too far from done. It's not taking me as long as I thought it would. But no, Vinter, it's all good. If you're tired, go get yourself some rest. There'll be another day. I'll be around here another day. This is not finishing tonight. But yeah, get yourself some sleep. And we'll see you another time. Yeah, throne is still a bit of a funny one for me. I've got a bit of a policy because, like, I remember other people talking before when I was mentioning the boom arm and stuff like that, or like stream decks and such. They're like, "Oh, you need to like put it up for throne and see if people like help you crowdfund it." But I don't know. I don't want it there for that purpose. It's just people who do, they do. That's fine. Um, I don't know. For some reason, did I use the right one? For some reason, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to put stream like essentials onto throne. I almost feel like if I'm doing this as a hobby, um, to keep myself like in check responsible, I should really be able to afford like the stream essential stuff that I need. I don't remember who got it slash where it is now, but at one point you had a Saint Bastile's Cathedral puzzle that was both textured 3D and semi holographic. Oh, that sounds cool. Hey Xana, do you remember those puzzles that were like foam? They were like 3D. You can make trains and stuff like that in 3D, but they were like foam pieces with almost like a thick sticker on top of them. I don't know if they still make those. I remember really, really liking those as a kid, though. A big mm-hmm. They do still make them? Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never looked into it since. I just remember, there being this shop when I was a kid that would sell these things, but I think there was at a point they stopped carrying them, and I think at whatever point that was, I just assumed that they stopped production. You have a larger puzzle that was one of those. Oh, okay, that's cool. I feel like the ones I had were always pretty small. Because the most distinctive memory I have is of a train that was about this big, I think. I don't remember if it was like a specific. I'm digging back quite a while. I don't remember if it was like a particular train. Where are you going? Going there. These house pieces. I don't actually know if it's a house, but they're slanted like a roof, so I'm calling them a roof for now. Okay. That piece is done. Those two are used. This one is used. That one little bit there is good. The white one, the blue one, the other blue one, and the tiny one on top. Okay, this page I think is done. Next. Long piece. 4-piece blue. I guess the smarter way for me to do this would be this way, wouldn't it? Better visual. I think. And then you. Then there's like the weird shut. Wait, nope, not this one. Not this one. This one. And then there's the weird shutter shade. Where are you? Now, how is Uprising not? I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about Uprising as being the theme song, or like the personal playlist theme song for people doing Helldivers. far as puzzles, there's someone who made a puzzle that was intentionally missing one random piece, and all the pieces are white. The point of the puzzle is to know something can still have a beautiful purpose, even if it's imperfect. While I appreciate the message, I feel like that would drive me a little bit nuts. Oh, hang on, coughing. Ugh, there we go. One day this cough will be gone. Maybe. I'm so tired of being sick. That's good. The green 3. You. Ah, pinch myself in it. You. I guess inventor, the other question is for that puzzle, did people go into it knowing it was going to be missing a piece, or was it a big surprise? I feel like if it was a surprise in particular, that would probably drive me up the wall a little. I've thrown myself into the puzzle rabbit hole. I regret my choices. No, they bought it knowing a piece what they're saying. Oh, okay. That's. I think that's. Yeah, okay. That's all right. I think that's different. At least you go into it knowing you're going into it for the purpose of the message and not just surprise. Because like if I went to a puzzle and I didn't know it was going to be missing a piece, I'd be searching everywhere, frantically wondering where I've dropped this piece. Oh, Inventor, if you like that other song earlier that I was talking about that Yuki Kajiura person, this is another one also from Dot Hack. You're going here? The quarter piece. Tree looking thing. I keep calling them trees. I don't actually know for a fact they're trees. About 2 years after that person made the puzzle, they sent out the missing piece to everyone. Their pieces were encased in a clear resin cube. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, Xander. Legos. Yes, most definitely. How are you doing, Xander? You're back home now, right? Yeah, you said you were away only until like Saturday or something, right? Welcome home. And thank you for this posture check. Oh, and the drinking. Yeah, I'm working on I'm just finishing up this bag, but hey, this little guy. It's Van Gogh's set, Starry Night, for which the song still hasn't played on this stream, I think. You can't put the pieces back in the puzzle; it's trapped in resin. Oh no, don't worry. I totally got that when you said it. I still think that's really cool though that they did give everybody the piece back even if it couldn't be used. It's a really unique idea. So yeah, the whole does this book have a picture on the front? No, this book just has the picture of the actual puzzle. I'm not hauling the box up; it's too heavy. Oh, there we go. So I don't lose my page, but that's what it's gonna look like. I assume I can only assume I'm still down here somewhere. But yeah, it's like a 3D piece. The scenery actually comes out of the puzzle. Oh right. Retired brain. It's all good. It's all good, Amanda. You like you said, you're kind of nodding off a little bit there. So like, brain fog is fine. It's not like I don't go through it too. Oh, it's really cool. Yeah, I'm on page. I've been here 3.5 hours. I'm on page 80 out of 357. Bag 5 is made out of like section or bag 5 I think has like another like 5 bags to make up bag 5. It's gonna be a lot of blue. I figured it'd be a 2D piece in the likeness of Starry Night. So did I. The first time I heard about it, I'm like, oh, it's cool, but I thought it'd be flat. But I saw a finished version of it when I went to the museum that houses the Starry Night painting, and of course, they had this in the gift shop, and there was a built version there, and it was a 3D piece. Oopsies. Yeah, I was. It's kind of funny because pretty much right at the 3 hour mark, I finished up bag 3, and I'm like, this would be an okay place to stop because I thought bag 3 would attach to the rest of the base, but it doesn't. Bag 4 is what completes the whole thing and then lets it attach to the rest of the base. And I'm like, I guess I could do one more bag. Probably. How long can it take me? It's like famous last words for me. How long could it take? But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Bag 4 has not been too bad. Oh, this is the Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle song. Just one more bag. Exactly. It's like a bad addiction. Just one more bag. Just one more bag. Now this is only like the second really serious Lego set that I've put together. Little house. Straighten you up a little. Come on, rotate for me. Please rotate for me. Come on, pieces. I just want you to be flat. Before I waste my time, Amazon. Does it need to be the Canadian site? The Canadians. Okay, yes and no. If it's the Canadian site, I can have it shipped to my address proper. If it's the American site, um, I can have it shipped. Well, okay. If it's the American site, I actually just have to do some manual stuff and have it run as a payout, and then I order it from Amazon USA to ship to an American address that I have down there. The Canadian one just reaches me sooner, I guess. So like, I've had a couple things like Sassy had bought something on Throne. Bless her heart. Sassy had bought something on Throne, but it shipped. It converted to a payout, and then I ordered it off of the website to ship to my US address because otherwise, I could set some stuff to ship to the Canadian address. Except if I did that and took to the shipping into account, people like any generous soul who paid for something would then be paying like a ridiculous amount of money more just to get it to ship over the border. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that to people, so I'll just have it shipped to my US place. So I guess long and short, both will work. Canadian one is better. Unless the price discrepancy is ginormous, in which case stick with the US one. But or whichever one you find. If you can't find it in Canadian, find it in American. I usually do a little bit of homework in the background wherein I'll cross check if it's cheaper to be bought on like the other country's website. I do a little extra homework. blue. There's two different blues. Oh, there a little bit. Blue, yellow. I just, yeah. I'm like, I'm a little cheap sometimes, and then in that same grain of it, I'm like, I don't want anybody paying more money than they have to for something. So that's why, like, looking at my throne, half of it is like actually ships to person, and half of it is like payouts. Because it'd just be like I'd be looking at something on Etsy, and I'm like, oh, it is like $20 cheaper to ship this thing to the U.S. than to have it shipped to me, and I'm not gonna make somebody pay $20 to make it shipped to me. So payout it is. What is this? Oh, but it's on little blue pieces. Okay. Two. The weird half roof thing. Yeah, the weird half roof thing. And then you go here. Weird. There's like nothing back here. Oh, that's why there's another one attaching to it. Okay. There. What direction did I say everything was going? That way? Yeah, that way. You go in there. Bright yellow one. Yeah, some of those prices. Oh, yeah, exactly. I am fortunate enough in that I live not unreasonably far from like a US border with a business there that will essentially set up PO boxes for US shipping. I guess technically, okay, the funny thought then is I could like I could like safely do fan mail. Who writes letters nowadays? Not enough people. um, um, um. 15 USD versus 53 Canadian for one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in that case, then Amazon USA. Like I said, anyone anyone who is nice enough, anyone who is nice enough to spend uh wait, is this not going here? Did I put the wrong one on? Anyone who's nice enough to spend like money like that on me, or like any money whatsoever on stuff like that for me, I'm like, don't I'm not gonna make I'm gonna try to avoid having them pay any more than they have to. Cause man, we have to work for our stuff. We writing letters, time to get the quill out. I used to try to do that as a kid. I assume it's because of my Harry Potter phase, but I'd find like if I found like a goose feather or something like that, or like I had ostrich feathers a couple times for some reason, and I tried to like do the carve up the thing, and I had an inkwell in order to try to do like quill style writing. I wasn't very good at it, but man, did I ever try. This one? No, it shouldn't be this one. It's not solid on top. But I don't see another one like it. Eh, no, it should be a solid button. Did I accidentally spend a solid gray button? I don't think I spent a solid gray button somewhere else. It doesn't look like I did. Hmm. It's not you. Not you. Weird. I do think about it sometimes though, writing letters to people. I think it's kind of like a cool treat to receive in the mail. Like I've got a couple international friends, and like we talk on Discord and stuff like that. But I've still definitely considered just writing letters to them for the heck of it because I think it'd be cool. Come on, little guy. Oh, maybe that's not gray. Maybe that's the funny green, and my lighting's just not good. Okay, it's totally the funny green. Of course it is. The brown ones are always topped by green because they're trees or something. Should have assumed. Come on. There's that. There's that. A darker gray one on top of it. And then the weird one, the open back, and then hollow tip, hollow topped one. Oh, and then the spire. Okay, okay, I see where we're. In you go. And then the funny backwards root. I think that's good. That's good. Plop you right in there. Okay, what else is there? You. The hemicircle. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Hemicircle thing. This way. That way. You go right in the back. Somewhere. I don't know why it had me attach that so late when the rest of it was done, but whatever. Flip the whole. Wait, what? Okay, flip the whole thing around. Think. No, wait. Eh. Oh no, flip this. Wait, this thing? Flip that there. Oh, please say it in there. There's a lot of tiny pieces to try to put pressure on. Okay. I think that's all in. Flip it back over. What else we got? This top bit here. Got this guy and the solo brick. And then another long 4. Another solo under it. Then a black one. Is there no 5, like a taller 5? Or are these not quite as tall as like. Oh, I guess they're not quite as tall. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I was like, why doesn't this just print it as one piece? But never mind. There. With 3? Come on. Oh, so many fingerprints on here. You, the weird upside down one. You, solid. Oh, almost done. Well, almost on the bag. Still got like It's like another 270 steps to go. 270 pages to go. Crazy. Goes there. This slants this way. You go here. Only. I know, right? Only. Prior to starting this, I'm like, what? 2-stream project? Maybe just a 2-stream project. Now I'm like, 3-stream project? Maybe a 3-stream project? Look, I'm a really bad judge of how long stuff takes, okay? That's on there. Okay, I think that's the rest of this. Wait, really? This is a spare? Oh, yeah, it's a spare spire. Okay, the rest of that's extra. Nice. We have the base. Like the most base of the base. It is. Both bigger and thicker than I thought it was going to be. Like, I don't know why. I didn't think it'd be quite this long, and we don't even have the rest of the painting yet. This is just the bottom. But like, oh, okay, I see it. Since we're on the bottom half, so there's our spire. This is the front view that we're doing. If it focuses. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, the spire. So these are a bunch of little houses down here, and I guess yeah, all of these curves up here are foliage, I suppose, trees, tops of trees. Maybe this would look cool with lights in it, because I imagine someone probably lights up the city and then probably lights up the moon or something. I'll have to take a look, see if there's a light kit, like a worthwhile light kit. More tea. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So that extra bag took about almost an hour. Maybe there's Profit, there's Aussie, there's Ad. Let me see. Makers. Let's see if anybody else is any other like Uber is doing a Lego thing. Or just generally something interesting. This person is okay, hang on a second. I just said something interesting. This is interesting. They're sculpting cats. They have like a jellyfish model. I love their hat. There is an ad. Cute cats. Okay. Man, I tell myself I'm gonna do one thing and I just on a whim. I'm like, oh, this one. But yeah, they look to me VTuber, they're sculpting cats. They've got like a jellyfish hat. That's really neat looking. Um I'm spooking their stream. Okay, let me well that stuff is like pending through. Twitter and Discord there, as per usual. Those of you who know it are in it. I love you. um, I've been slacking on Twitter a little bit for posts. I'm still very active in Discord though. Am I too active in Discord? Is it weird that I respond as quickly as I do? Maybe, but I suppose there's worse things, right? I could just not be there at all. Twitter, Discord there. Oh, it looks cool. Oh, it looks cool. Yeah, okay, we're gonna check that person out. They're called Beta on me? No idea who they are. We're gonna go check them out anyway. Okay, we'll prep up. Raid 1, Raid 2. For those of you who have access to the emotes. And for those of you who do not, there's the second one we can use. Oh, sorry, coughing. What else have I got going on this week? Friday at 5. Okay, Friday at the same time this one started, which was 5:30 Pacific or 8:30 Eastern. Um, I'm gonna play Greece. Gris? The French way? I pronounce it the French way? Gris. I don't really know anything about it. I just know it's been very well received. It's a super pretty game. It's visually gorgeous looking. That's about the extent of what I know of it. And Xander, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of the night as well. And well, as for the rest of you too, I hope everybody has a good rest of the night. Yeah, Friday will be Greece, and then Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 Eastern, or like 10 Europe time. I'm gonna see if I can finish Stray. Okay, if I could play Stray like a normal person, there would only probably be one more stream of it. But I can't play Stray like a normal person because it tries to give me motion sickness, so it might be two. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to just get it done on Sunday. I don't have a huge amount of faith in myself, but who knows? Maybe. But then, yeah, I think that's it for the week. I don't have anything else crazy going on. Saturday, nothing much. I might pop over to V's area for Helldivers if he's got room. We'll see. I haven't played the game enough. I need to. I enjoy it. I just haven't played much. But yeah, I'm really bad at these wrap ups. You think I'd actually have a wrap up thing down? I'm like going into month 6 and I still don't have a real wrap up down. But no, I hope the rest of you have a good rest of the night. And like, if uh, if I don't see you on Friday, have a good rest of the week. Um, Hopefully work just goes smoothly for everybody else, for those who've got work through the rest of the week. And yeah, I feel like something else I'm supposed to say, but I forget every time. Okay, let me get this. I shouldn't dilly dally too long, or else I waffle. I know I waffle real bad too. So let me get this raid queued up. Anyway, so this BETTEONOMME. Jellyfish. Okay, we got the raid started. And yeah, thank you again for joining me. I don't know. I still get surprised a little bit every time by the people that those of you that people even show up. I still think it's kind of crazy. But I do appreciate it. So yeah, have a good rest of the night, y'all, and I'll see you later. Take care.